Hello. So, this is a quick pop up live, and I'm trying to see if I can. We're practicing some live streaming. So, let's see if this works out okay. But welcome in, and let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get her in there. Okay. So, all right now. So, just a few, we're going to do about 30 minutes, a little bit of crafting. So, that's the plan. And I hope people come in and say, hey. But anyway, I'm in a different location today, so I'm just chilling. So I'll show you what I made. Didn't sew in any ends yet, but I've got um, some granny squares, and these are just single or solid colored ones. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. And let me see. I'm just making sure my live is live in. It is. It's living. Nice. There we go. Okay. We got one person. We have Donzel. Hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we'll be here about 30 minutes, and then we're going to dip out. Yes. Very good. Good to see you. And there's Miss Suzanne. Hello. All right. So let's see. So Jane's practicing her streaming. So let's see if she can get up there and see what's happening. See if she can make it little bit better today. So like I said, still working on these. Have just a little bit of yarn left. So I got 5 done yesterday. And hoping I'm going to finish this skein, which is not much left. And then we're going to keep going. Yeah. So let's see here. Okay. This is really nice. So I can actually see the screen. This is good. So we have Shatika's here. Welcome in. And we got Controversial Cruising. Hello. How's it going? Good to see you. All right. Nice. Okay. So we'll see if Bila can make it up. A little bit of practicing here. Then I'm going to be going out and meeting up with my yarn group, hopefully. Yeah, so we'll see how that goes, So I'm just going to start again. Let's see. She made it. She hasn't made it yet, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just going to do so I'm in a slightly different location today. But I was just working on a few things in the kitchen, putting stuff away and all this, things like that. There's the magic ring. That's the first stitch. And today it's very overcast and cloudy, although you really couldn't tell by my windows. It's pretty crazy out there, the weather. So let's see. Oh, there's Vanessa Jones. Hello. What am I making? Good question. I think, it's funny, even though it's kind of dumb, I'll probably, Suzanne, just stick with a dishcloth because this cotton here, it's not really good for wearables, I don't think, or anything good. So it'll just be, I'll probably do some kind of dishcloth, washcloth, something like that. So we'll see. Oh, you finally made it back. Okay, Vanessa, good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Vanessa Jones, good to see you. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but I'll see if I can get this first row done. Then we'll keep going. And no flea markets, no. Yeah, today, it's funny since we went to the other show, we've blown the budget on the toys. And a couple of the toy things. So I try not to buy too much, but it is hard. There's the first row there. Getting there. But yeah, I've been trying not to blow everything because it's brutal. You can, if you go there every day, you'll pick up more and more stuff. So it's kind of funny. But make a set of coasters. Actually, that would be good. All right. Yeah, I think I can do that. I'll have enough. Because like I said, I think I'm probably gonna have 5 or 7 no, more than that. Probably 8. Probably 8 squares. And then after that I'm good. Yeah. Well, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. This is not real exciting. But that's okay. Let's see. How's this going here? Yeah. But I said, man, it's already noon. I can't believe it. Like I got up this morning and I was doing some, house stuff. And then the next thing you know, it's noon. You do 2 or 3 things and then it's over. The day is over. Yeah. Okay. TL coasters work up in 10 minutes. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and I just have to connect them somehow. I haven't figured out what to do here. All right, so there's the first row. We pull this little thing tight and connect, and then first row. But I'm getting really quick at this now because I've been making these forever. Oh, hey, Jay Jordan. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope everything's going well. Yeah, easy coasters only take 5 rounds. Okay, good to know. And there's Mr. Terry Jones. Hello, good to see you. Grand Rising. Yes, you too. So have you been? Hope everybody's been okay. Yeah, I'm just, you know, keeping busy and doing yard work. And we need a tree guy, Jay Jordan. I wish they were closer because they look like they did a good job. People around here are kind of shady with the tree work, not feeling the tree work. Because we have a couple of trees we need to take down. Yep, from the storms. Yep, yep. And Jay Jordan saying hello to everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming in. And yeah, so it's brutal. Like I said, keeping up with all these plants. And I'm highly allergic, so I'm a little stuffy today. So I feel very scratchy. But one day, I'll get it together. We'll see what happens. All right. Oh, there we go. I think she made it. I heard the beep. Okay. Let me see if I can get you in. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I hear you. Okay, good. So that got you. You got in well.
I got in well, but I tried on the phone and it's still the same thing.
Okay.
It's the same thing. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I was looking for yarn
Yes.
of what are we going to do today. And I went to look for the Hirschners and I found this.
Those are
And
big.
you
Yeah,
can
those are
see it's
nice.
a very light blue, a
Yeah.
red, white, and turquoise.
Okay. And
With
Goodwill.
see,
Yeah.
it was $3.99 on the green tag day,
All right.
50%.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
so I got the greens,
Yes.
the taupes, the
Nice.
blues that is just several blues. I'm telling you, you stumble upon something like that. And this was 3 years ago that I purchased, never used.
Never used. Yep. That happens.
Yeah, it's just like because of sometime I'm gonna try this today.
Okay. All right. See
I'm
what
not sure why they insist on say allow the microphone if
if
there is no sound.
yeah, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting color combination. That's what Suzanne's saying. But it looks nice. Yeah, I have some let's see. No lag, no echo. So Associate Minister, yeah, said you're doing great. Yep. All
I
right.
saw this combination from a group in Portugal.
Okay.
Like when you go out of the country to buy yarn, like say through
Yeah.
the internet. Not very few of us can go like I'm gonna go to France,
Or turkey.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Uh, the colors they use, the combinations, is something that you wouldn't wear,
Yeah.
you wouldn't put together here. For instance, over here, there is a lot of uh, purple and red together.
Okay.
Those are colors that a Brazilian would never put together
Mm-hmm.
because
Yikes.
it's a pimp color.
Right. Ooh.
Nobody wears that.
Well, no.
It's a
Oh,
profession, though.
well, you know how it is. So we got two people. So Dawn Ray B and Susan Burke came in. Hello.
Hello.
Good to
So
see you.
I got some yarn from South Africa that
Yeah.
the lady knew that I like orange.
Yes.
So she went ahead and gave me some um,
There you go.
some orange yarn.
Yep.
And I gotta tell you, I never
Mm-hmm.
seen those colors together. It was orange towards yellow towards a light purple, and I was like,
Purple. Hmm.
My words were interesting.
It sounds like something I would say.
I wouldn't put that together.
Right. Oh, okay. So Susan's asking who's that. So this is Bela the dog, but it's Jane,
The dog,
aka
the dog has the
the dog
chance.
is not here.
The dog is here, but she's not on camera.
She's not on camera today. So anyway, so Jane's been in the crochet community forever, and yeah, she's she's been hiding out from the crochet community, but but she has a dog, so she's been sort of running her channel talking about her dog,
I
and the
went from
dog
the
is a
crochet community to the animal community.
yeah.
Um, I liked better.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see here.
Oh, your camera died.
Okay,
There it is. There you go. Yeah.
let- and I used the wrong camera. Is facing back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
There you go.
I'm gonna. That's the problem. Let me check the camera for a second. If not, you guys
Sure.
get dizzy.
Yeah. But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, so she does, I mean, you knit too. Like you
I
learned knit
mean, the only thing I don't do is macrame.
macrame. Okay.
I don't macrame.
Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, so anyway, so but Jane's originally from Brazil. Yeah. And so they
I'm
have a whole
native
different
of
feeling. Yeah.
United States now.
Yes, but she's, one of those people. She actually wanted to come here.
And one of the people that love here, because not
Yes.
everybody that is here love
Yes.
here.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It
Oh,
it, it
okay.
blows
Thanks,
kid,
Susan, for
it
coming in.
blows her
Yep.
mind away.
Yes.
Can you manually take my camera off or
Sure.
put me down for a second because
Sure. Hang
see,
on a second. Let me see if I can do this without a
this
situation.
thing got in the way, so I
Yeah.
cannot
Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
technical allow.
Yeah. So how
Uh,
are you, Dawn Ray B? I haven't seen you in a while. I mean, I haven't really been hanging out in the chat rooms like I normally do. But yeah, so I see people like in Granny D's and stuff, but I think I was there Friday. Yeah, I skipped the weekend. I think I skipped the weekend. That's what happened. Yeah. So I usually don't go on the weekends, but I sort of pop in there and see what's happening, See what's happening.
it is kind of now I'm gonna have to make a square with those colors for you guys to see how beautiful it looks.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
not a color they're gonna make you fall asleep, but it's
Right.
a color they're gonna go like, wee!
Yeah.
It
We
really pops. When it was colors that I didn't think the turquoise they use is a little bit lighter than this.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Oh,
I've
cool.
been
Okay.
bad mouthing Big Twist for the longest time, and it's not Big Twist, it's this.
It's Craft Smart. Craft Smart is stinky. I'm telling you. I mean, the colors are great, but it
Yeah.
is very scratchy. Yeah, I agree.
So okay, so
Oh,
this
thanks,
is
Don.
equivalent to the old
Yeah.
what is the name of that thing?
Um,
Um,
like at Walmart because it was scratchy. Remember they changed. I mean, it's
it's
still
equivalent to
mainstays.
this one to me.
Yeah,
Is
right.
this one made in China?
No, that's probably
This
that
is
looks,
old.
that's
This
an
is
old
old.
one.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
see here.
yeah.
Finish in USA, fabric of England.
England. Wow, England.
Yeah, this is old. Look how cracked the thing is.
Yeah, that's an oldie. Yeah,
Let me see. See, it says right here by
yeah. It's
product
oh,
of
oh, USA. Yeah, made in the USA. Wow.
product of England,
Yeah,
not
that's great.
UK, but specifically in.
England. Yeah.
Here.
Okay.
I
That's pretty
think.
cool.
I think.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you. That's my complaint about American yarn.
Oh.
All the other
Mhm.
countries come with a little token.
Yes.
Here in the end, so you can pull it, but
Yes. Yes.
American yarn doesn't, so you have to do the
Right.
foot to find it.
Yes.
Now, do you want me to use a thicker one to show how the thing, how to do the thing, the
Sure. It's up to you.
fuller?
Yeah, it's up to you. Whatever you feel,
Look what I got. This is so violent.
Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
I found out that okay.
Mm-hmm.
I love these hooks that look like a toothbrush. That's
Mm-hmm.
what in Portugal. The
Yes.
toothbrush, the
That is a
Colgate, to
toothpick.
be more
Right.
specific.
Yes.
Colgate.
Right.
So I found out that they make the jumbo ones now, so you can find on Amazon.
Okay.
Oh, real quick, I gave Kelly the link for the head thing. Um, the price dropped.
Oh,
The
okay.
price dropped because it should be almost 50. I guess. I guess if you, that's my problem with Etsy.
Yeah.
Everything is so expensive
Yes.
that they don't sell.
Yes.
All
Yep.
right, let's see
Yep.
this.
Okay. So let's see. So we have Kenneth Wilkinson came in. We got some new people,
Hello,
and
people.
yeah, we got some people, and let's see. Oh, I thought I saw one more thing. Oh, and yeah, Minister Terry saying our your volume and all that stuff is good.
Oh, thank goodness, because I always think I'm very loud.
No, no, you're good. No, I can hear you.
I have thunder voice. I'm the kind that you cannot rob a bank with.
Hold
Even when I whisper, I'm loud.
them up. Let's take the pistol.
Go over there to the
Nice.
left.
Okay.
All right, let me see
So
this.
there's that.
I'm telling you, if you have a whatever that, what is the name of that box that we talk about? For
Which one?
this thing over the phone, over here. If we have um Otterbox,
Oh, yes.
it's
Yes.
very heavy on your neck.
It's very heavy. Yeah. You can't wear it on your
I
neck.
think you can bring me back. Let's see what happened.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Oh, I see your counter. Yeah, we're good. All right.
All right,
Nice. That's beautiful.
it's let me put this here.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, and there's
I'm not
Kyle.
sure
Kyle
about you
Crochet.
girls and guys. I'm not gonna discriminate. I have a lot of friends that crochet.
Yeah.
Crochet was actually a male thing because it was from fishermen's. So I
Mm-hmm.
cannot say you girls.
Right.
Um, all right. So I start with a magic ring. I'm not sure how you do your magic ring. Some people use 2 fingers, some people use 4 fingers. I just use one because I don't want a magic ring that is the size of Texas.
I understand that.
And then you
Hey,
have to
good
put 12
morning, Kyle.
stitches.
Yeah, that's great.
Um,
Yes.
so here's the yarn, right? The yarn that
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use.
Yep.
And I put behind. Now, you know, if you're going to teach, then you forget how to do it.
Yeah. Just do it,
So,
and then let's see. I'll narrate for you.
okay, there you go. Ugh,
And you gotta pull your hand closer to the camera, like toward the middle. I guess toward your left. Yeah, that's it.
I
Mm-hmm.
got to put something here to,
You remind you. Yep. There you
to
go. Yep. So Suzanne uses one finger. So she goes around the finger. You grab the yarn. You're doing your first stitch
okay.
to close the ring.
This is, you know, I'm blind in one eye, so this is right on the spot that I see. So just a second.
And you come a little closer. All right, there you go.
Me.
And yeah, and Dawn said I work with special needs kids and have tried to teach some of them crochet, which is good. That's wonderful. Yep. And
So
Kyle's saying hi to everybody.
basically, for the thing to work, you need to have an X over here.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, over
Go
here,
the other way, right there. Yep. No, more toward the middle.
the other meter.
Right
I
there.
do
Yep.
not know how you guys do tutorial because I would have a stroke if I was doing tutorial because I would do the whole thing and there was nothing. There is,
Off the camera. Off the yeah. It's easy to do.
and I just learned another type of magic ring, and I was like, what?
Yeah. There's a couple ways of doing it, but I kind of I don't know. Yeah, I do it the way I guess most people do. But
I'm doing by feeling because I can't see it. So here's the magic ring.
mm-hmm.
Here's the 3 chain. Let me
Yep.
count these again. So there's several ways you can do all double crochet, but I start with a treble
Mm-hmm.
because I'm all about, no, I'm not about the bass, I'm treble.
You want to be treble. Yeah.
So you do
Yeah.
one treble because the
Yeah.
treble will be your corner.
Yeah. And treble's taller than the double crochet for people who don't know. Yeah.
Jeez, Louise, I
It
do
may
not
not
know.
be
I think I
familiar.
did a quadruple here.
That is a big one. Uh-oh. Now I got to sneeze, so I'm going to
So
mute for just
the
a second.
difference between, so if you go just once is a double. If you go twice is a treble.
That's
And
right. Yep. Pull through two, and
um,
yarn over and pull through two. See, pull through two three times.
it's just
On a
gonna be
treble.
a little bit taller. Man, this
Mm-hmm.
is a ginormous bulky yarn. Uh,
Yes.
and now you do, let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm counting wrong. 1, 2, 3. So you're gonna do one treble,
Yes.
three double, one
Mm-hmm.
treble, three double,
Mm-hmm.
and then repeat
Four
more
times.
times.
Okay.
So let's do it.
Sounds good. And
You know
Minister
what?
Terry saying you look good. Your other camera looks great.
Thank you.
I should get a different color yarn because this is terrible. You can't see.
I need, I cannot see what I'm doing. I'm kind of like, it's
Uh-oh.
giving me anxiety. Let me get the other stuff that I used yesterday because it's a little bit better.
Okay. All right. I'll let that hang for a second.
Yes,
And
I-
you stay right there. I'm gonna grab another color real quick. But I'm still here, you guys. I'm gonna just grab another color because this is very light. So I'm in a light room, in a beige room, doing beige yarn. But yeah, I guess you can see it there. But there it is. So she just did the first just the first stitch to start the middle. And this magic ring is what you do is you pull it closed. Let me see if I can move my finger. But it pulls the center closed. I don't know if you can see that. There's barely a hole, but that's the thing that you want to do, and it keeps it for having a hole in the middle. Yeah.
Is this way okay? Let me see.
No, it's good.
Oh,
I'm gonna go grab another color. You keep going.
all right. So now I can
Okay.
see what I'm doing.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys can see too.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I do not know how people do tutorial. Drive me nuts here.
It's hard.
Don't have enough yarn here. Ooh. I'm gonna start these over. My treble here looks sloppy.
Yeah, whatever you feel comfortable. That's fine.
So okay,
I'm grabbing my other bag here.
treble.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder why I don't have this yarn anymore. Sometimes you wonder why do I have just a itsy bitsy amount of this yarn. This is wool. This is 100% wool, and I
Uh-huh.
felt these. I made a hat called the bucket,
Yes.
and is made with a solid granny square,
Right.
and you crochet until you have a X amount of stitches or rows.
Mm-hmm.
Then from there you stop the increasing,
Yep.
and then when you have a hat that is the size of a bucket,
Yep.
you put it in a washer
Mm-hmm.
with jeans, and the whole thing felt. So it doesn't
Oh,
look squarish in the head.
okay.
It looks and it's a cloche.
Okay. Oh, close. Mm-hmm.
So one treble, three doubles,
Yeah.
and another treble. No bass.
No base. I forget that girl's name now.
Megan something. My
Megan
husband,
Trainer. Yeah.
my husband hate it.
Oh,
He's like, "Oh, this is the dumbest song."
it's catchy.
It's catchy, and that's what in fact, she started doing other type of music,
And
and
then nobody liked it.
said, we released those songs that has the boop beep boop, and she said, "Oh, so you guys like doo-wops?" So that's
Yeah.
when she started making more doo-wops.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Now, if people just listen to the true doo-wops, would it
Yes.
be awesome?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So let's see. So Kenneth said good afternoon, Bila.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. And
Good
then,
morning.
good morning, actually. Yes, it is. Well, no, it is 12 here.
I'll
Yeah,
go
not where
top
you
of
are.
the day to you.
Top of the day to you. Nice. And Dawn Ray B said, "Oh, what a great idea! The wool hat that felts in the washer." Yeah, see,
Yes,
needle felting is so good. I mean, you can do it with a needle, but yeah, if you have a big item, you could throw it in the wash, and it
that
does.
was my third hat. I was
Yep.
very ambitious. My friend said that I wasn't a beginner crochet or advanced crocheter. I was adventurous. You know,
Right.
uh, I guess it's because my mom. I started sewing when on silk. That is horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot make mistake. My mom did that on purpose, so I would pay
Drive you crazy.
close attention because if
Mm-hmm.
silk, if you take it apart, that's it. That
Yeah.
is done. This is a little loose, but that's okay. I'll send the link to Kelly and she can put
Hmm.
after the live stream, can put the
Sure.
link in the comment.
Yeah. Oh, there's Susan E's here. Susan E, hello.
Hello, Susan.
All right now. Good to see you. Yeah, we're just yeah. So she's doing the magic circle. Well, you already did that first row. You're pretty quick.
Well, not really.
I think you are. You're quicker than you think you are. So I'm
I
just
do
pulling
not
this
know.
thing
For me,
tight.
everything takes forever.
Yeah, me too. So you pull that real tight, and I'm just gonna slip stitch this little piece here to connect.
So one, two, three,
Hmm.
and another treble. What song use a lot of treble? I wonder.
Other than that song, I don't know.
Oh, but
Megan
there's
Trainor,
no treble.
but there's no treble, right? But she mentions it. Yeah, she does.
I thought it was an awesome song.
That was catchy. I love it.
And it makes sure that the chubby girls had a space.
She was bringing booty back. Remember?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
she actually had the booty. It
she did.
wasn't paid for it.
Yeah. Well,
It
yeah,
was hers.
she did great. But anyway, there's the first row, and I got to pull this. There's a little bit of a hole right there. I don't know if you can see it. A little bit of a
It
hole.
looks so wonky when you start.
Yeah, when you first start, but there's the four corners.
So remember, I started with the three chain. That's the
Mm-hmm.
beginning. So I
Yeah.
just so there's a treble, one, two, three,
Mm-hmm.
and seam.
Oh, there's Miss Sonia. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm gonna try it your way. I kind of like that treble. I'm gonna see how is it. It's gonna be bigger, right?
No,
A little bit.
it just
Mm-hmm.
emphasize the corner. See how squarish it is?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. Okay, let's do
If
it. I'm
you
gonna do that.
do all because usually you can go double, 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 and in the corner you're
Yeah.
gonna put three double.
Right. Right.
But I learned this thing with my stuff is old people stuff. Not there is nothing wrong with them, but I learned crochet with 90, 93,
Yeah.
75. The youngest was 65 years old.
All right now. Okay, so there's the first one. So I did the treble and the two doubles there. Hard to see, but the
So
treble's just a little
one
bit longer.
treble,
Mm,
three doubles.
three doubles. Ooh, okay.
Because you're beginning. So one
Yeah,
treble, three
three
doubles.
doubles. Okay, got it. All right. Let me just
So
turn
in
this
the corner now, you're always gonna have one treble.
one treble. Okay. Oops. See, now I got to remember a treble. You got to wrap. You got to yarn over twice.
To me, it's because the funny thing about the treble, I do an elongated
Yeah.
double. I don't like the regular double. I like the elongated. I think that's
Mhm.
what people call. I'm not sure. That's how you call in my language.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
tell them why.
because
Yeah.
you go yarn over,
Mm-hmm.
pull through, then yarn over, pull through. So it gets chunkier.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like a lot of gaps between your double crochet, try to do an extra throw.
Right. Okay.
Well, I mean that my treble has to be elongated too. If you're not
Right.
look, it's not that much taller, but it's a little
Mm-hmm.
bit taller. I think it gives more. Maybe it's complex because I'm short. My stitches to be tall.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to do the treble here. All right. See if this looks any different. I think it will. Now this yarn I'm using now is a little thicker than the one I was using.
Yeah, I'm just I was like, this feels weird. This has been in a box for forever. And I
Yeah.
was like, I could show with the fuchsia, because I had a fuchsia, but fuchsia, the light hits the fuchsia and
Yeah.
it blurs everything.
Oh, does it? Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's weird. I haven't yeah, I actually I was going through my yarn because I was going to donate some, and I went through and I said, "Boy, I don't have a lot of I found 3 bags of random yarn that I think I'm just going to donate and get rid of it because it's trash." I think I got from Goodwill or whatever. It was pretty, yeah, because not like nothing matched. It was different. Some of it was wool, some of it wasn't. It's just like they just throw stuff in a bag and sell it to you. And then you're just like, it's trash because you can't really do anything with it. You don't want to mix. Yeah. Yeah.
In let me see here.
Which is crazy. But let's see how this looks. I want to see if this may be a little more. Oh, you know what? One,
It does,
two.
doesn't it?
It is more square. Now, did I make a boo boo? Hold on. Two, one, two, three. Yeah, one, two, three, four. Okay. Now I'm going to just connect this piece here. Now, this might be actually really good. Okay,
Don't
James.
you?
Yeah, I kind of like it. All right. So let's just for everybody who knows, I'm going to just pull this. Yeah, this is a little square. I don't know if you can see that, but it
Yeah,
is more square.
it's more squarish.
Mm-hmm.
And that and my years of crocheting, I learned that if you on the first row,
Mm-hmm.
if you make a little bit loose,
Yeah.
then your crochet
So
your square get a little bit flatter.
mm-hmm. So
I know
you're doing one treble.
on treble.
I can't spell. Hold on.
So
One.
you're gonna start with the magic circle, go up 3.
Yep.
Then you're gonna do a treble, a treble.
One treble. Okay, and then I'm just calling it TR. And then you did 3 doubles. You said right.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then a treble.
Okay, and then a treble. Why
Put
is
it
this
here.
thing giving me a? Okay, hold on. And then again, so one treble. I'm
So
typing
I
this in the
started
chat.
here with
Yeah.
the
Okay, so magic ring, one treble, 3 double crochets, then one treble, and then how many doubles there? Was that 2?
between each treble is 3.
Is 3. Oh, so you
It's
did 3. Okay, so it's always 3 double
3 in
crochet
between
in
on the
between
first row.
on the first row. Okay. Okay, I'm just typing this in. You do it, and then I'll put times 2. Hopefully people understand that. So I did it, yeah, 1, 2, and then there. Okay.
If
So
I
anyway,
send you the image, do you want to put a little print of I'm not sure. Not a lot of people have. Everything for me is with graph. Let me see here.
yeah,
I'm
she
gonna,
does
I'm
graph.
gonna make my graph here. So here goes.
But anyway, I did this the way that Jane mentioned it, and I'll show you how square it is.
So that's the magic circle.
Yeah, so there it is. It's pretty square. Yeah, it's actually more square than the ones that I normally do. So there it is. Yeah, it's pretty square. All right now. So there it is. So I put it in the chat, and hopefully that makes sense. And there's Miss Butterroll Boutique. Hello. Yes. Nice. Okay. So everybody say Butterroll saying hi to everybody. Yeah, that's really nice.
That's
So okay.
my
That's her thing. She likes it this way. You
so
like it that way, like the Backstreet Boys?
yeah, I like this. You know why? Because every time when I read pattern, either people give too much explanation or not enough explanation.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna put here. If you see 2 little things like that, is a
Yep.
treble,
Mm-hmm.
and one is double.
Double. Yep.
And that's the funny thing. And if you see a little thing but no cross,
Yeah.
that's a half treble.
Okay.
And An X is a single crochet
Mm-hmm.
and little circle. There
Yep.
is a little arrow here when you make a. It's supposed to be two circles to get
Mm-hmm.
a magic circle, but basically that's it.
Okay. So let me see. If you hold that close to the camera, I'm going to take a screenshot just so I can
Mhm.
remember. If anybody wants to take a screenshot, it's going to be backwards most likely, but you can turn it around in your camera.
If I backwards.
It'll be backwards. Okay, yeah, there it is. Now I'm gonna stay put real quick, and right there. Okay, then all you have to do is turn it around when you save your photo.
Yeah. So, but basically, the design here is the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, pull
See,
it down towards your belly a little bit. Right there. Yep.
this is so odd.
It is. It's back. Yeah, everything's kind of backward, but that's okay. But you can change it. Well, I'll show you how to change it later.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to mess with it right now.
Technologia, technologia. That's what the people say in Brazil right now for everything. Instead of say technology, there's a guy that didn't know English and said technologia. And then it got stuck as a slang.
So it's like a meme. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, these are reasonably now. These are a lot of lot of strings here, but these I sort of get them square. Like I'm okay,
Hmm.
sort of hanging in there, but yeah, they could be a little squarer in the middle. Yeah, but nice. These are pretty cool. But I'm gonna try it that way. That'll be nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
mhm.
this is the solid one,
Yeah,
in case anybody wants. What she's doing is the traditional
traditional. Yep,
granny square.
yep.
And this is the solid. Now, what I'm learning is how to do half solid and half traditional.
Oh,
Uh,
I don't even know what that is.
it's like one side is like
Oh,
yours, and the other side is completely solid.
mm-hmm. Oh, I
So,
was
you
gonna.
ready for the second row?
Yeah, hang on just a sec. I gotta find my comment. Oh, it went way up. Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can get it. Oh, come on. Oh, there it is. There it is. Thank you, Mr. Terry. That's good. Yep, that's the first row. All right. Okay. All right. Next.
Okay, next. I'm trying to get the position here correct
Mm-hmm.
for me because I have the graph over here.
Okay.
I cannot trust my hand. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're good.
just need to think I'm the only one that think I'm funny,
Oh,
according to my husband. Just
oh, right.
my husband and I we have horrible sense of humor, and
Yes.
for
Oh,
people that do
thank you,
not
Mr. Terry.
know,
Mm-hmm.
people think that we are arguing if we are mean, but we have horrible, horrible, horrible sense of humor.
You have like spirited
Dark,
discussions.
dark sense of humor.
Yeah, and spirited discussions, I think.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's Puritan. And he has that tone that is very firm. He's
Firm.
Scandinavian, firm, straight to the point. It's
Yes.
kind of, like opposites attract.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, is sometimes it's a nightmare because I'm from a country that people say that I'm too direct to the point. And if
Oh,
you know me, I'm not direct to the point.
oh,
But yeah, and then he is beyond direct to the
right.
point. So when I'm trying to tell him, it's like, okay, are we gonna get? He goes like, are we gonna get to the point?
Yep, that is true. That is true. Yep, yep. Yeah, Minister Terry saying we must remember nobody came out of the womb knowing everything. That's right.
Exactly.
Yep,
All
yep,
right. I do
yep.
not know how many of you are doing a granny square with us. If you're not doing now, you're gonna do it later.
Yeah, for
It would
sure.
be nice.
All right.
This is the solid, in case you wonder.
Yep. So what's the
The next
next?
step, we're gonna go up three, and that's gonna be counting as a stitch.
Mm-hmm.
Then over here on top of the treble, now
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do one, two double, one treble, two doubles on
Now
this
here's the thing.
corner, on the
I'm
corner.
backwards. I'm backwards here. That's not the treble. The treble is here.
Well, maybe because you're supposed to go up with a chain, three
Mm-hmm.
chains, and would be a single no, a double. Then you were
Mm-hmm.
supposed to make a treble.
Yeah, I did, but it looks short to me. But maybe it's just me. My bad
Could be.
crocheting.
Could be.
Could be okay, but anyway. All right, so go ahead.
First
So
one. Anything we frog it later.
yeah, well, yeah, I may have to.
So on top of the treble, you're gonna
Yep.
do two doubles.
Two doubles.
Well,
Okay.
you me with my elongated.
Let me see. Yeah, I am completely
It is a
backward.
very tight corner, here. And then you're gonna do a treble.
I'm looking. I'm like, ooh, I don't know if this is right. It doesn't look right.
Like, what have I
I
done?
don't think it's right. Let me fix this. But you keep going. So you do it.
Okay, so
Okay.
see, and then you're gonna do two more,
Mm-hmm. Well, I have to. Yeah, that doesn't look right.
two more. Okay, the difference between my double crochet and the regular double crochet. In the regular double crochet, you just go like this, and ta-da!
Yeah.
See,
Yep.
I oh, I go yarn over,
Yeah.
go under, just normal.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go and I get one. So I just do three times. And I think it get chunkier.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I'm looking at mine, and I'm going now. In between each space on the first row, are you chaining one? Right.
There is no chains.
No, no chains at all. Just
No
keep going.
chains.
Oh, that's why it doesn't look right.
You
Okay.
do chains.
No
'Cause-
chains.
So
Okay.
you go up in a chain here. And I say
Mm,
this is the chain. I
yeah.
put as a double crochet because the three chains is a double crochet.
Okay.
Then
So
the
I think
next
that's what I
stitch
did
is a
wrong.
treble.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So hold on. I'm catching up on the first row. And I
See, I
see
wish I
Diamond
could
Ring Girls
zoom.
here.
You
Yeah,
know,
Diamond Ring Girls here, and so is Scott.
So after you did one, uh, you did the three chains to go up.
Yep.
Then you did two doubles, one
Hmm.
treble, two doubles. That's the little corner. It's gonna look wonky.
Yep.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. In the end, everything looks okay. And plus,
So
I have a horrible yarn.
yeah. Well,
And
so I'm redoing row one again. So, and that's the problem. Yeah. So I'm gonna fix that. So I'm fixing row one. Almost done. And Diamond Ring Girl said, "Is that an extended double crochet?"
I do extend it. I think it looks better. I'm
Yeah,
not.
she
It's just
does.
my
Yeah.
preference.
Yep.
So
I
now
always forget that exists.
you get, you're gonna do ooh, three doubles. What did she call it? Extended.
Extended double crochet. Yeah.
So on top of the double crochets, you're gonna do double crochets. So ta-da! And it gives your corner very. So my stitches below is kind of loose.
Mm-hmm.
I used the wrong size, but you can see the corner is very Cornish.
Yes. Yes, it
And then
is.
you stumble upon the treble again, so
Yeah.
you're gonna do the same combination,
Right.
two double crochets. I'm gonna do a regular double crochet to see if it looks any different.
Mm-hmm.
Doubles,
I'm watching you. And hey, Scott, controversial cruising's
one
here.
treble.
Yep.
Bila, what are you doing? My dog is going busy here to town.
Is she
She's
biting
happy.
on the toy?
She's in a 10, or I think I did extended treble. Vambila? She was called by her full name.
Oh.
Treble, let's go. One, two, three. And double.
Now, let's
So
see.
weird to do a regular double.
Yeah. Now, you know what's strange here? And I can't figure out what the heck I'm doing. Unless I need to turn this thing. Let me see.
All right.
I
It,
don't
it,
know.
it looks a little bit shorter, but check this
Oh,
out.
yeah. That is nice. Ooh.
But you see how this one is taller because it's an elongated one.
Yes, yes.
And
Oh, so
this
I
one
need to
is shorter.
do that. Yeah, I can see the difference.
It
Yeah,
makes
that's
a little bit difference to be
mhm.
elongated. And here you can see more gaps, and here is very
Right,
chunky. The only gaps you can see is because the top of my stitches are loose in the bottom.
right. Now here's the thing. So I'm now like so I finished the first row. Now I just slip stitch on the top. Is that right? Want to
No,
make sure.
when you finish,
Yeah.
you close with a slip stitch,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Okay.
And on the top of the third chain,
Yep.
and then you go up three chains again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Then
does look nice. Ooh, okay. So there we go. Three. Yep.
you did three. Now
Mhm.
you're gonna, where am I? You're gonna make a treble.
Yep.
I'm looking the wrong part. You're gonna do two double crochet and one treble.
Okay. In this first space.
No, you're gonna do three chains.
Three chains. And then the
Then the next space gonna be
yep.
on top of the treble, right?
No, see, I'm on the doubles. So I have one, two,
How are
and
you
then the
on top
treble.
of the double?
I'm backwards. Yeah, it's like weird. I'm backwards, but I'm not sure why I am.
So you double crochet until you find your treble.
Okay,
You
gotcha.
find your treble on top of the treble. If
Mm-hmm.
any, the whole key here
Yeah,
is double crochet everywhere, but on top of the treble, you're
yeah.
gonna do the combination of two doubles, one treble, and two double. So you can have this smooth corner.
The smooth corner. Okay. All right. Let's
And
see
the and the
where I'm going.
treble just gonna make it sure that see it reach out and make more squarish, I think.
Okay, so let's see if this will work. So on top of the treble, I do one more time.
On top of the treble, two doubles, one treble, two doubles.
Two doubles on top of the treble.
Yeah, on top of this lonely treble.
Wow.
Because that's
Okay.
the corners. It's
Okay.
like if you're doing a traditional granny square, you're gonna do three double, two chains, three doubles, right?
Mm-hmm.
On top of
Mm-hmm.
that little two chain space is
Right.
very chunky. And it
Yep.
look when you make it, looks like there is a hole, but once you continue,
Mm-hmm.
it balances out.
Interesting. All right now. Okay, yeah, and she said, "Yep, the blue one is more dense." Yeah, that's what Suzanne's saying. That's right, as opposed to more open granny square. Nice.
Yeah, but like in this corner here,
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
did the elongated. See how much taller it
Yeah.
is? And over here, I made the regular granny square.
Okay.
So I thought that it makes a difference. But
Mm-hmm.
and then you're
Interesting.
gonna double crochet on top of the double crochets.
Mm-hmm.
That in this case right now is three.
Yes.
And then you're gonna stumble upon the evil treble.
Right. Okay, let me see if this looks right. Hopefully.
So one, I'm not gonna elongate. I
Oh
gotta
no, I
stop
forgot
using.
to chain. I got a chain. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah, your three chains is a double crochet. That's what it is.
Yes. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yes.
I
Yes.
think that's what you're getting.
Yes.
Um,
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm good there. Okay.
I do. I see people do that. Ursula used to do the instead of a three chain, she used to do the double crochet with something and a stitch and something. It looked pretty, but I couldn't do the witchcraft.
Yeah. Yeah. I got you.
Never. I could. I would crochet an alligator before I come up with a double crochet, and
Oh,
I
that's funny.
tried. And she used to go like to me, "Woman,"
I don't know.
and she go,
Funny.
"Woman, where did you come up with this ball of confusion?"
Yeah. It is a little. It's a little weird. Like I can't.
It's kind of funny how some stitches are so natural for some people, and for
Mhm.
others is not.
Yeah. Okay.
Something that I struggle and I dodge is
Yeah.
changing colors. I hate changing colors,
Yeah. So do I.
and I love those. I've seen those. What is it called?
Yeah. It's a little square there.
Like when some, it is.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
did you type put your magic circle type. I don't
Yeah.
like loose things.
Okay.
Don't make me say it.
Now, okay, so Jane, here's a question. So Suzanne's asking, what size will the blue square be when it's completed?
Well, this is it's just because I'm showing Kelly how,
Yeah.
but this is leftover 100% wool that I made.
Oh,
Like
it is
that.
chunky.
It
Yeah, it
was
was
just
chunky.
so people can see the stitches in the
Yeah.
corner, instead of a single one.
Yeah.
Um, but this one most likely will be taken apart because I want to make a blanket with these three colors here. I should have these odd colors,
They are.
you know.
Yes.
So
Yeah. And then Suzanne also said, so you think that'll be, will that be 6 inches, give or take, or what? I don't know how that comes out in
well,
millimeters.
my friends, Jane is 2 centimeters.
Yeah.
It's about I the only thing that I can tell you,
Yeah.
changing measurements messed up my head.
Yes. I understand that.
I go half of the things in inches, half of things in centimeters. So I try to make the this is a legal pad. I try to make my square.
Hmm.
Do you know how big is a legal pad?
It's like
Like
11 by 14, I believe,
so
inches.
so yeah,
I
I
don't know
try
what it is in
I
millimeters.
don't like I said yesterday I don't like short squares because there's more for you to sew when you put them together.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
I can do a regular one real quick. Um, so which color do you guys want? Turquoise, white, or red? Red with fur. With the fur.
Probably red. It's easier to see,
You
maybe.
think so? I think red is hard, but
Oh, I don't know. I was just guessing. Well, no, do the turquoise.
the
And
turquoise.
Suzanne is saying 6 inches is about 15 centimeters.
Okay. Yeah, that would be a nice square
Yeah,
because you don't
that's
want
what.
to.
Yeah, we usually
The
do.
smaller your square is, unless you already how you call this thing is driving me nuts here. Unless you okay, let me show you here. So see this the foot. Okay, okay.
I'm gonna make you big. Hold on. Boom.
See
There we go.
this fuss. This is what I hate about this yarn because to me this look already beat up and used. This
Yeah.
was in inside of a bag, put it away. So I always thought that this was a big twist.
Mm-mm.
So I said, I don't want anything to do with it. I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this to go somewhere or do something for the cats.
Yeah.
I'll get the Hirschner. The Hirschner's is nice.
Right.
See, and it's a different shade of
Oh, okay. Yeah,
So
this
I
is
wonder if this is enough for a blanket.
usually when they sell those Hirschner kits, not always, but usually what they do is they give you like enough, like usually they come sort of kitted up a little bit, not always, but at most times.
Look at this, Hirschner's. You redeemed the American yarn.
Well, they've always had great stuff. It's just that you
No,
have to
but
ship it.
but look,
Yeah.
they have a star here. You just pull it.
Oh, that was nice. Yeah. But that's the whole thing, so but that craft smart stuff, it was funny because it's hard as a rock, but then now the new stuff that Michaels has is fine from Craft Smart. Like it's fine. But I don't know what they did. Oh, so Suzanne said do all four colors.
I will, but I'm gonna make different. Kelly and I, we are planning on making different squares
Let me see.
every other day, every day as possible. I'm not gonna say every day because some days I cannot get out of the bed.
All right.
But
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch you. Hold on. I figured out I can do this now. There we go. So you got your hand a little bigger.
ooh,
Yes. All
so
right. I think that's better. Yeah.
so 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna watch
Then
it.
a treble. No, no double. And I even elongate the treble more
Yeah.
than I'm gonna make a regular treble because if not, I might confuse people between the treble and the double.
Okay. Oh, and then Suzanne saying most of Hirschner's yarn is made in China. Well, it's pretty soft. At least the old stuff. Like I haven't gotten new Hirschner's. I've gotten old
It is
Hirschner's,
made in China. She's right.
but it's
China,
soft.
China, China. Ah,
China, China.
I have a thing against China products because it sounds like good enough.
Well, I mean, see, the thing is, I think in the USA we all got greedy and liked all this cheap stuff, inexpensive, and
It's
then,
cheap. It's
but
cheap.
then we sacrificed quality, and
Yeah.
I don't think people realize like how crappy the the
Well,
new stuff
because
is.
uh, old habits.
It is, but the interesting thing is like so like I showed my daughter like some of this vintage stuff, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, this is really heavy! Like I can't believe how well this is made." And you know, and my mother-in-law who sewed would always say the seams are crooked. You know, like Jane could appreciate that. Like she would
Yeah.
always go in like Walmart and go, "That thing's crooked. It's not going to fit right."
Yeah,
You know,
so like sometimes you wear clothes and the whole thing twists in your body, and you're like, "What the heck?" And
that's
then
why.
you feel
Yeah.
very
So anyway,
uncomfortable.
just a
Probably because it
little
was
insight.
made by a 10-year-old or 2-year-old or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Oh, that looks really good. Okay.
See, already has a very
Yeah.
solid corner. So 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
and then a treble.
Treble. I'm just gonna
And
watch
I'm
it.
doing a regular treble instead of elongated treble.
Hmm.
I have a habit to elongate everything. And then one,
That I think that's a better view. And let me know if this view is better for people. I think it is. I think so.
so one, two,
Yeah.
three, and now a
Okay.
treble.
Yep. Yeah, and Suzanne likes yarn made in Turkey. Yeah, I think we all do.
I do too.
It's like amazing.
Actually, Turkey just lose for Japan for me because I like soft things, and Japanese
Hmm.
likes soft.
Yeah. Yep. Because it's brutal when they
Oh no, I missed one here.
when that stuff was so scratchy. Back in the day, like the Walmart stuff was really
Oh
scratchy.
my goodness! Remember when you're a kid and your parents gave those sweaters? Then you feel like
Yeah, you wanted. Yeah,
you're like, take me now, Jesus.
right. Yep.
I hate it. I hate it. Um,
Because I didn't mind, like I said, I didn't mind wool, back in the day, but but then it got scratchy. Sometimes it would be scratchy, so you never knew, you know.
okay, 1, 2, 3, and then
Yeah, that looks really good. Pull the chain on there.
and a lot of people don't believe that I don't crochet for very long. Um,
Yeah.
um,
Oh, so here's a question. So no chains in the corners, and I think
no
that's
chains
no
because
chains in
it's
the
a
corners.
solid.
Just yep,
It's a solid.
yep.
Um,
So let's see here.
there are some with chains, but that's not a solid. That has a different name.
Mm.
But people use says as a solid, but it's a lie.
Oh,
This is a solid with no chains. 1, 2, 3. I always have to count the. Okay, now let me.
see, I think did I do this right? I hope so. We'll see. So I'm redoing the second row here. 1, 2, 3. I think I'm missing a stitch somewhere. Probably.
Ta-da! So see that's the design. That's the thing.
Okay, yeah, that does look good. All right now. Yeah, much better. So I'm gonna have to do this behind the scenes and get that. Yeah, and Diamond Ring Girl said I couldn't stand. Let's see if I can put couldn't stand being near wool when I was young. I couldn't stand the
Me
smell
neither.
of leather. Oh,
I
leather.
guess because
Yeah,
they made it with virgin wool.
yeah, I think so. And somebody explained it really well. I think it was
Was
she
on a
spins
twisting.
she said that a lot of times they use like the scrap of the wool, so it's shorter and it's kind of like needles. And she said if they did the undercoat or whatever, it would be better. And so
This corner is for Kelly. So you go up 3,
Yep.
the next stitch, that is the treble. You go 1,
Yep.
2,
Mm-hmm.
2 doubles,
Yep.
and a treble.
And a treble.
And then when you think, okay, I'm done with that corner. Hold on, I have a yarn
Yeah,
bar.
I see. I see.
Um,
So yeah, so this is solid granny square. That's
but
right.
then when you think you're done, you're not done with that stitch.
You're
You put
not done.
more, 2 more double.
Two more doubles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to write this down better. I'm like, wah,
Does
wah.
anybody want to write it down, the recipe there?
We have to write the recipe. Yeah, I got the first. I did the first row, but
So
I
you made a corner. See how the corner is solid, it's chunky. When
yep
you finish going around, this stabilize. So then now you just make the double crochet,
double.
3 of them.
Mm-hmm. Three. Yeah, that looks good.
So then I stumble upon who? The treble.
Yes. Then you do two doubles over that, if I'm remember.
2 doubles.
Yep. Okay.
And who? A treble.
And
I'm not
oh
sure I don't like trebles. I do not like trebles, but they are necessary.
no, I think they're good because if you need a taller stitch.
Yeah, especially in those granny squares. Um, the solid granny square is
Yep.
necessary because if it not, these start looking roundish because you don't have chains.
Mm-hmm.
But you can make with all. I'm sorry, you can make with all double. This is my preference to put a treble here.
Yeah, I
I
like
like
the
to
treble.
complicate life.
I see. Yeah. So here's a question. So Suzanne's asking, so are the corner stitches and all other stitches worked in stitches and not spaces? Question mark. Did I
Yeah,
read that right?
you there is no spaces,
Nope.
so
Mm-hmm.
you crochet on top of the previous stitches. I mean,
Okay.
there's my little pin here.
So the
So
answer is yes.
the
That's correct.
funny thing is, all here goes the symbol, right? So this is the treble. On top of the
Mm-hmm.
treble, you're gonna go 2 doubles,
Two doubles.
1 treble,
Mm-hmm.
and 2 doubles.
Two doubles.
Then here in the first row, you have 1, 2, 3 doubles. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3 doubles,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna do the same thing: a treble
Double. Yep.
and 2 doubles,
Mm-hmm.
and then. So I don't put the chain here because you usually would start a chain over here.
Mm-hmm.
Then when
Mm-hmm.
you go up here or something,
Right.
you go up here. So it is, now I'm drawing. I might as well finish. I cannot leave incomplete.
Sure. That sounds great.
1, 2, 3. I have a friend that she can make this graphic and looks amazing, amazing. I look like mine look like I had a stroke.
Well, I mean, stuff happens.
1, 2. So here you go. That's the second row. So when you go up again, the
Mm-hmm.
next stitch, you're gonna go 1 double,
Mm-hmm.
1 double, and
Yep.
on top of here, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
go 2
Two
doubles,
doubles. Okay.
1 treble,
Mm-hmm.
2 doubles.
Okay. Oh,
And
that's great.
then
Very
all of those
snowflakey.
doubles, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Mm-hmm.
5,
Right.
6,
Ooh.
7.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And then over here,
Yep.
there goes your treble,
Treble. Yep.
2
Two
doubles,
doubles.
2 more doubles,
Yep.
and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Um,
Oh yeah. And see, even your picture is looking square, which is interesting.
I'm trying.
No, no, it's actually okay. No, I can see it. Like it's better with my eyes now.
So the thing that I like, the graphics, because to me it makes more sense if you get somebody who has I can send you the graphic. I'm gonna send you through
Oh, good.
Messenger.
Sure.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
that'll help me.
Uh, this thing was given to me 19 who knows what. No, it was
Oh,
2000, 2009
in the 1900s.
in 1900s, and
Somebody
then
said that the other day,
and
and I was
maybe they can see the solid script and the thing.
like, mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice. Oh, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm seeing like really weird stuff. All right. So anyway, there it is. All right. I'm gonna I'm gonna share my screen. Facebook, you know what's funny? You get the weirdest stuff. So I'm sitting here and I'm going, what the hey?
Two, three.
Okay, let's see if this works. There it is.
All right.
Yeah, that's much better. That way they can see
So
it.
I'm not sure if you can zoom in just that. Like Brazilians, they show just send the graph. I used to be part of this group that
Hmm.
we send the graph and say, what can you do with this? And everybody did something else towards
Yes.
the end of during the month.
Yeah.
So I usually made hats. I go
Yeah.
the easy way, but people make blankets. But see how on these diagrams, what do you call
Yeah.
this? The graphics,
A graph or a diagram, whichever.
you can see in the corners how much
Yeah.
busy it is.
It is. Yeah. But it makes sense.
To
So
me, that
everybody.
makes sense instead of
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
saying
Right.
magic circle, go up three chains. Not
Hmm.
sure if that's how you say it because I read in three languages,
Yes.
crochet pattern. Then, and then how would you say this? Uh, see, I don't read pattern very well because it's too much words.
Yeah, it's a lot
Three,
of words. No,
three
and that
chains,
makes sense because English isn't your first language. I mean,
one double.
it's not
I
a
think it's
shocker.
too much information. Maybe
Okay.
too much
Yeah.
information that makes you confused. And then you
Mm,
go to with the drawing, it's simple. You just count how and a lot of people say, I don't like it, I don't like. But the minute you memorize what is a single, what is a double, what is a chain, what is
yeah.
and if you look, I'm not sure you cannot see the center. The
Hmm.
I'm not sure if you can zoom the center is not a complete circle. It's kind of like they go like this twice. It's very interesting.
I don't know if that's making it any
I
bigger.
think it's making it smaller.
It's making it smaller. And it's funny when I'm zooming. That's the thing that's so funny. Yep. I made it. Let's see if I can maybe do it this way. I'm just gonna maximize it. I'll just do this for the
Yeah,
time
I
being.
get now you can see. Do you see how there's but looks like there's two little lines? It's because they go
Yeah.
that's the symbol of magic circle. A lot of
Yeah.
people. It looks like a keychain ring,
It
that
does. Yeah, it does.
and I really like it. So basically, they use two chains. I am a three chain kind of person.
Hmm.
If you do three chains, is fine.
Yeah.
So chain up, treble, three doubles,
Hmm.
treble, three doubles, treble, two doubles because the chain
Hmm.
complete three, right? So
Yeah.
you do the four corner. So
Hmm.
in your first row, you have to have four trebles.
Yeah.
If you have three, you're gonna make a triangle.
Right.
If you have six, you're gonna make a hexagon. What you
Right.
would,
Yeah.
if you have eight, an octagon, and then go on.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Then you go up in the next row.
Yep.
Then you go two double, and that's where you need to. That's all you need to know. That in the corner, on
Yeah.
top of your treble, you're gonna put two doubles,
Two
one
doubles.
treble,
Double.
two doubles,
Two
and the
doubles.
rest is just double crochet.
Okay.
So and then the following you're doing the double crochet on top of the two double crochet that was on that treble, but
Hmm.
you're adding two more double
Yeah.
crochet on each side of the treble.
Oh, okay. And that,
This
so
is
yeah, I got you. So that
it's
makes
just
sense.
on the corner. It's
Yeah, just on the
piece
corner.
is
Okay.
just on the corner.
So anyway, if
I think
anybody
it's
wants
a
to do a
beautiful.
screenshot, I would say take a screenshot right now. And
Oh,
then you can do it. And then all you have to do is turn it sideways. And then you should be good. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but if you want it that way, there you go.
I
That's
have
really
this for years and years and years. I do
mhm.
not know um, if it came from England,
Yeah.
from I do not know which country. I just know it's my Japanese friend that sent me. She sent me several kinds
Hmm.
that is the same square but made different ways.
Yeah. No, that's really good. I love it.
Now,
Oh,
I have a question for you girls and
okay.
guys. Remember yesterday I said about the hat that I wanted to
Yeah.
make it, blah blah
Hmm.
blah. I'm gonna send to Kelly uh my first two hats that I learned crochet to make the hats. There you go, Kelly.
Yeah, that is correct. Yep. So the
You
treble
can
for
you
yeah,
can't
no
scare people
chains.
away. By the way, I used to wear makeup back in the days.
Oh yeah. Okay. Hang on a second. Let me. That's good. So that's beautiful. All right. I'm gonna take. So yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing this for now, so we can look at your face. There you go. All right. Now let me see what let me see what Jane sent here.
And then if we do this tomorrow, you're gonna see that complete. So you have to come back tomorrow so we can bring it.
Bring it every day. Okay. Hang on. Let me share. Ay ay ay. Yeah. This is interesting. All right. So oh yeah, this is nice. Now hopefully you can see that.
So that was the first crocheted hat I ever made. It looks
Hmm.
like a Russian hat, but it
It
is.
does.
It was from a. That was the first time I read a pattern, and it came out. It was not what it's supposed to look, but I think it looked pretty good.
That's not bad.
Um,
Yeah.
um, I think I was 50 pounds lighter. That's why the profile looked better. But it was Vogue hats. Remember those very small books that Vogue used to sell with
Mm-hmm.
just hats? That was it. And it
Oh,
was a Hobby Lobby yarn that is discontinued. But
right.
that thing was hot. That
It
thing.
looks hot.
But I was in Wyoming and was wind didn't go through.
Oh,
That's what
very
I like.
cold. Now let's go to the next one. Let's
And
see.
that was it was so funny with lipstick and stuff. I was off after work, and Brazilians wear red lipstick a lot, so
Mm,
I cannot wear any other color. Uh,
nice.
but if you look, is six granny squares, and on top is a
Hmm.
gun and the brim.
Oh, okay. So six. Nice.
Yeah, and I think the lady that I learned to make the brim with was OVD.
Oh, OVW. I know. Yeah, OV.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
she
still there.
she has a tutorial for the Iso tutorial. You have to go like wait in the back.
Yeah.
She I thought her tutorials were great, and
Okay.
then she disappeared. But now she's
Yes,
here and there. I guess people get burned
I
it
think
out.
so. Yeah, she's been on a long time. So it's One Virtuous Woman is the name of her channel. I don't know what her handle is, but it's One Virtuous Woman.
Yeah,
OVW. Yeah.
that brim was stopped by her.
Okay. Yeah, and she's been an OG, crocheter for a while. Yeah. All
I
right. Well,
never ever learned the how to make the proper brim
mm-hmm.
that my friends had. It was something that I think is a camel stitch.
Yeah. Oops. Over your face.
Run me over. That's okay.
Hey, wait. So Suzanne said Granny Square baseball cap. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It doesn't. The brim in the original was a little bit shorter, but I think I at that point I was crocheting for like about 2 months, and
Mm-hmm.
I think I did a great job for
That's
my
not bad.
second hat.
It's pretty good.
I'm not sure about you guys. Um, I knitted so, and I throw. I knit like Kelly. I throw the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do continental. And when I went from that to crochet, I used to bend the crochet hooks, and then I bought acrylic. I broke, and then one day I got the crochet hook, and they said start stabbing because I was so mad. It was, to me, crochet was not natural. It's not. It was unnatural. It went against everything
Yep.
in me. but I was determined, and that's the crazy thing about me. I will not be defeated by
Yes.
the string and the stick.
Yep.
So I said, I will get you, I will master you, and I will be advanced. And
Yeah.
the beginning of the year, I learned my last stitch, that is the
Hmm.
bullion stitch.
Yeah. Okay. I got to learn that one. Yeah. I have not learned that one.
For that, I bought a pattern, what I never do
Mm.
because of
Oh,
the
okay.
budget. But I said, I'm not buying yarn, I'm going to buy the pattern. It's
Hmm.
called the Puffelicious.
Oh.
Is like a wire shawl with
Hmm.
bullion stitch.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Let me see. I'm trying to. What does this mean? Customize. Oh, I'm not playing with that one. I'll have to do that behind the scenes. But that
So,
looks really good.
so Kelly, for tomorrow, you
Yes.
have to have your granny square. I have to make a granny
I
square.
have to get back in there. Yes.
So we're gonna have a traditional, what is it? A solid,
A
and
solid.
then we can make either the circle to square. But for
Oh,
circle
that's a good
to
one. See, I
square,
don't
we
know how to
need
do that.
to.
I mean, I know how to, but I don't know how to.
You might like it better than. There's no troubles.
No, no, I like the trebles though. The trebles is good.
It's just
Oh,
I don't have a good explanation skills, people. I gotta
interesting.
confess.
Okay, so Diamond Ring Girl saying the bullion stitch is easier. Let me change.
It
Check that out.
is.
Then, well, she said she uses a latch hook, and I'm like, really? Okay,
I use
I have one of those.
I
Yeah.
use the needle that you weave, and I put it over here. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
5, 9, 10, or
Right.
whatever. It depends how long your bullion. But bullion stitch look like something from my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
When my mom got pregnant with my youngest brother, she used to
Mm-hmm.
sit down. She couldn't move. She was at bed rest,
Oh,
so she was she used to embroider with the bullion stitch
okay.
because it's the same stitch embroidery, and
Right.
the thing remind me a little joy that I had to watch my mom make that stupid
Yeah.
stitch embroidery,
Well,
and
that's
it's just weird. And then I think I'm not sure. Maybe I overthink everything, but I wonder. Like I was what, almost 5, um, and I just could. I used to hold my breath, looking at my mom going over the embroidery needle, and
oh
then
yeah.
pulling through, and it has the little bullion.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to be like,
Yeah.
oh, it was like, oh, look at that. And I used to touch it, and I used to love it. It
Yeah.
was such a joy over what? Embroidery? Maybe
Yeah.
I was craft from birth.
Yeah, I think you were. I mean, most people are, not me. Actually, I learned how to craft. I wasn't a born crafter. But oh, here we go. So this is Mr. Terry saying, and also, oh wait, I forgot one. So I think, hold on, I lost. So Suzanne said, do the flower. Yeah, I was thinking about the flower. That's a good one. And then Diamond Ring Girl said she felt the same way about knitting. She could have tossed it at one point, tossed it out at one point. Yeah.
I set 12 skein of yarn on fire
Oh,
once, and I moved to Wyoming. Wyoming was 60 miles away from the first Hobby Lobby or
oh,
Michael's
that's
or Joe. There was not even Joanne. Joanne,
yeah,
I have
that's
to go
pretty
to
far. Yeah.
Denver. So it was 150 miles. I don't know what,
Nice.
even farther.
Yeah.
So I went to Joanne, and I remember I bought a boucle yarn because I
Yeah.
wanted, like this yarn, this scarf slash bolero that
Yes.
people make that is long,
Hmm.
and then they put it over.
Yeah.
That is a very old pattern, and the
Mm.
person used to make about 3 meter long scarf, and then she used to wrap around the body, and in the end she put as the sleeves.
Oh, the sleeves.
So I
Okay.
went halfway, and I ran
Mm.
out of yarn, so I went to Hobby Lobby, got the same thing, came home, and it wasn't the same um, the same color. It was the same everything, but sometimes it changed. So one was more
Mm,
like a dark brown, the other was
yeah.
more like a reddish brown. So I took the reddish brown part, saved, and got a start on the dark brown. Then I
Mhm.
ran out of yarn, so I went back, bought
Oh,
more. Guess what?
didn't match.
Didn't match.
Never
So
does.
I got all the thing that I worked with set inside of I had a wood stove and set on fire with the bamboo needles and everything because I was so enraged.
Oh, that's not good.
And then I didn't know, but I clogged the chimney.
See,
So my husband make a big sign. Pass
do
this
not,
orange. Do not set yarn on fire.
please do not set the yarn on fire. Nice.
I went through a phase in my life that I'm telling you, I had to. I'm not sure why I didn't take volume though, because it would be
I'm
easier to
thinking that.
set things on fire. But I'm not sure. Wyoming for me was very hard in the beginning
Hmm.
because I was in Colorado Springs and
Yeah.
moved to Nowhere View with 200 people.
Mm,
Um, and then if have you drove through Wyoming? Have you driven
yes. I
Wyoming?
mean,
It's a bunch of
there's
nothingness.
nothing, right? That's
Well, it seems like nothingness
flat, right?
until you are there, and then you learn that the grass is not dead; it's just golden. And
Oh,
there is a whole bunch of things in Wyoming to do, and there's a lot of stuff. And the neighbors are very friendly.
oh,
They every time they go somewhere, like they have to go to the store, they call each other and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go
oh,
to Cheyenne. Do you need anything? Do you need anything?" And then it becomes a habit. And
that's great.
I liked Wyoming. The wind in Wyoming, the changed the barometric pressure, what gave me a lot of migraine.
Mm,
And I think
mhm.
it was a combination of all that in the beginning
Yeah.
that make me very short tempered. But yeah,
Oh, all right now.
it's
But
more.
no combusting the yarn. But
Well,
anyway,
I gotta tell you, make a beautiful flame. Acrylic yarn, you ought to set on fire at least once.
all right. So
The flame's beautiful.
let's see what Mr. Terry is saying. He's saying 80% of life is not what happens to you, but how you react. The other 20% is beyond your control. How you react to a situation can be just as deadly as the situation itself. Well,
True that. But I had to pay $2,000 to unclog my chimney.
see,
Totally worth it.
yeah. Let me say hi to TWP Popcorn. Hello, welcome in. What's popping? Now, and then Minister Terry saying, if you think you're going to fail, you will do something to make your failure happen. Why run a race when you think you're going to fail? You must keep a positive mindset in life. All right, now. That's great.
I'm
Yeah.
not a positive person. Everybody that knows me, I'm not. I'm realistic. So I'm not a half.
Well, yeah.
Not half. I say cup half full or
Hmm.
half cup. I'm like, what is in the cup? That's what I want to know.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I am. Um,
Right.
but I cannot be a positive person because it divides. It's kind of weird. To I calculate. I need to calculate the. I cannot have the hope. Hope for me is
Yeah.
very tricky. You hope and faith go together, so it's kind of tricky to.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I have to calculate 30%, 20% a chance, 0% a chance, 50
Wow.
50. So if it doesn't have at least 50-50, I'll drop. I don't want to play with it. I don't want
Oh,
to have hope that will, to me, everything is calculated. But I
interesting.
admire people that
Yeah.
can say, well, for instance, my friend, her husband was in the hospital
Hmm.
and they gave her a 30% a chance that he would survive. And
Oh,
she
wow.
said to me, "What would you do?" I would just start looking for funeral plans.
Oh,
And that's
wow.
me.
Yes.
And she said, "Not me. I focus on the 30%." And I think
Yes.
it's a beautiful thing. But my mind doesn't work like that.
Oh, interesting.
Because the last time I focused on the shorter end,
Yes.
it was my last service dog. I wanted to bring her to to Nebraska, and she was very sick. And
Okay.
I bought food, I bought medication, spent
Yeah.
tons of money, and in the end, a week before I moved, she passed away.
Passed away.
And then I was okay until I looked at bag of food and her box of things, and I was like,
Mm,
see, that's like
hmm.
I gotta be realistic. If I were realistic, I
Yeah.
would say she's an old dog. She's not gonna make it. Let's see how it goes.
Hmm.
But I think it's beautiful when people say, "Oh, there is 10% a chance." So
Yeah.
there is still chance. There is still a
There's
possibility.
still a chance. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I think unfortunately it's sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you think you're going to fail, you will. And if you say I'm going to make it, then you will. In most times, I'd
Yeah.
say about 85 to 90% of the time. So it's interesting. So I feel like it's
Yeah, it
that.
is interesting. And I think it's
Hmm.
beautiful when people can be that positive that they can, how you say, overcome everything else.
Overcome
All
everything.
the, to
Yep.
me, let's say, I look at the obstacles and I calculate what is the probability that I'm going to get to the other end.
Yeah.
And then if I don't see at least 50%, because 50 can go either way,
It
right?
can. Yeah.
I say, nah, I think I'm gonna have to recalculate. So I said maybe if I bring some tools or some thing to
Hmm. Hmm.
detonate the obstacle, maybe I will make it. So
Yeah.
to me, I have to calculate. Maybe, but that's how life taught me how to do things. Like I'm not gonna take chances. It to me is very risky.
Mm. Yeah,
But
and that's for sure because there are people that are more risk, they call it risk adverse or more likely to take on more risk. There's a lot of that. There's some personality stuff in there
do
too.
you think so?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I forget how they broke it down, but they say that there's people that are willing to take more risk than others. And there's other people that just won't do it. And I know I'm on the edge. Like I'm on the edge of both. Like I've done, I won't say risky things, but I've taken risks that have paid off. You know what I mean? And other people would go, I would never do that. So I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things, and so you just have to be willing to take the risk
Yeah.
because usually there's more reward when there's a risk if it's a calculated risk. And I say calculated meaning like no one's gonna be like no one died. I hate to use the word, but you know what I mean. Like no one died. You don't want to like bankrupt yourself financially. Stuff like that. So there's this risks that you can do to.
Well, I think like this. Let's say you want to open a store. Let's say something very rare.
Right.
That one there is no calculation because you never seen
You
anybody
never know.
selling. So
Yes.
that one is I would go for the risk because there is
Mm-hmm.
no
Yes.
50-50. There is just
Yep.
there is no I say there's no research on how that thing gonna go either way.
That's right.
So
That's
I
right.
would go for it too. But if there is calculation, let's say if you want to open a bread store and there is 15 other bread stores,
Then
there is
Yeah.
your
Then
competition.
right.
And there is the clientele, the loyalty and everything. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah. See, that would be risky, and now that would be a risk I wouldn't be willing to take. But
so
let's say hi. We got some new people,
oh
so we
yeah.
have. Let's see. I don't know how to say Sajiv. Yeah. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. And then Diamond Ring Girl said, "Oh, she now Mr. Terry also gave us something else to think about. Let's see. Oh, okay. So anyway, Diamond Ring Girl had trouble learning the French knot in embroidering. Me too. I'm
And
I'm
she
not that good
cannot
at
do
it.
it. I think the French
Yeah.
knot is something that the devil created to distract you from the rest of the embroidery stitches.
Yeah, right? It is a little weird. Yeah. And let's
I
see.
see people making it's like, what is it? What
I
kind of
know I
stitching
can't
is
do it either.
that?
But let's see. So Mr. Terry's saying, you know how to snook? To think on a pool table and get the ball in the hole. You have to solve the problem. please have the courage to pick up the cue stick and take your shot in life. And see, that's me. I'll try something within reason one time. And then it's and then and then Mr. Terry saying, I bring it every day. Your guest picked up the cue stick and took her shot in life. Please keep up the good work. Say it loud, say it proud. And then Suzanne said, wow, that was an interesting outburst about the yard. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Oh, Ariel's here.
I'm
Yes.
telling you,
Hello.
you don't know how enraged you can get to
Yes.
a project until you try it
Yeah.
every single time, and you just say, I'm done.
Yeah.
Did I need to set on fire? No, I could change
Oh,
glue.
this is interesting. Sorry, I'm just playing around. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think that but like I said, I think oh sorry. Hit the wrong button.
Might
I
as
don't
well
know what
let it play
happened.
because I like the song.
Came in. But anyway, good to see you, Miss Ariel. Yes. So the thing is, I guess in life, so I'm finding personally that being somewhat positive or I'm trying to be more positive, and it's sort of a practice you sort of have to do. So it's hard, you know what I mean? It's not an easy thing because I don't think it comes naturally to a lot of people. So you have to really like force yourself to think, positive. And it's hard, I will say I'm still learning, it's
Yeah,
a
it is kind of amazing because I have a friend. I have two
hmm
friends that I was telling Kelly they
hmm
different in life, but
yes,
one is extremely positive. It just
yes,
makes me, it nauseates me that every
right, and I understand that, and I
it's
get
to see the beauty on everything. One day we went to
yes,
buy ice cream, and the first lick, the whole ball fell on her, and she said, "Well, I needed to lose weight." Everything she had a good outcome. I was like, ah. And then
yeah.
I have another friend that it is like her nickname is Eeyore. I wonder why.
Oh yeah,
And then I'm in the middle. I feel like I'm the realist, and I can see how being too positive is nauseating, but
right.
also being pessimist is
It can be
very
also.
difficult. It's
Yeah.
very difficult. And I
hmm
was like, how can you go through life being a pessimist? And I'm not trying to put anybody down, but
Yeah.
it's just like every step for a pessimist is weigh a ton,
Yeah. Yeah.
so and then there's people like me that is well as that you had to calculate and make it
Right.
sure, and I think it's hard to be realistic, but it's kind of being pessimist is harder.
Yeah. I think and it doesn't help. Like I don't think it helps. But check out this story Diamond Ring Girl said. This is what I keep trying to click on it. And I'm causing mayhem. She said I had a temper issue once. We had a used car and the seatbelt automatically came across when you closed the door. I remember those. It kept choking me. And one day after working 12 hours, I parked, ran, and grabbed scissors. Oh boy.
Ooh, girl,
And got
lucky
the
girl.
seatbelt. Went back in, and hubby said, now the car won't get inspected. He's right. So sure enough, we had to replace them. Luckily, the junkyard had them for only $2. Ooh, you were lucky. Yeah, I had to put that.
Girl. And the new
That's
seat belt
brutal.
is very expensive. That's what I was going to. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
It's as bad as cleaning the chimney, unclog a chimney. But
Yes.
just the satisfaction of you getting that pair of scissors after 12 hours of working, and the thing, and you cut
Yes.
the thing, and you're like, it was
Ah.
totally worth it. I think it was worth it.
Is it? Was it though?
I think so. I think so. It's, I think it was worth it. I
Yes.
think $2,000 to unclog the chimney was totally worth it,
Oh
to
wow.
put that frustration to that fire. And I,
Wow. That's
I don't think
interesting.
was the crochet. I don't think was the knitting. I think it was a lot of
Mm,
accumulated
yes.
frustration that burst into something. Like when
Yeah.
you walk into a place and that person chew your head off and you go like, I just
Okay.
walked here. And it's nothing that you did. It's just that person is, they shouldn't do that because
Yes.
they can be punched on the face too. But and then they're gonna go from bad to worse.
Yes.
It's just sometimes things. I'm a pressure cooker. I hold in, I hold in, I hold in. And
Yes.
when I exploded, I set yarn on fire. Well, to tell the truth, I never set other yarn on fire since.
Right.
So it was
Yeah.
just that time, but it was glorious and it was beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, I guess you have to sort of do something in between. A little more patience, maybe.
I start coloring books.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, my husband was like, "What happened? Did you throw anything? Did you throw yarn?" I said, "Maybe, maybe
Maybe.
not."
That is funny. Let me see. I'm gonna try to open this thing here. But yeah, like I said, you really have to yeah, just, relax. And like I said,
Take a
things
deep
that you
breath.
things that you can control, you control. But otherwise, it's there's nothing else you can do. You know what I mean? So you can't get too upset about it or else you're in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I
Yeah.
never
So
burned yarn again. $2,000. I could have bought a lot of yarn with just.
that's what I was thinking. Yes.
I could have gone to Colorado Springs.
Yes.
I could have bought Noro with $2,000.
Yeah, Noro's great.
Never had Noro.
It's good stuff. But let's see. Now, did I catch everything? Yes. Oh, and then no, that's right. And then Diamond Ring Girl said, "Yeah, it depends on the risk. I won't risk mountain climbing. Yep, I love that. But risking a new job or investment is less risk on your life. Yeah, right. So as long as your life isn't in danger, that's what I always say. Like you just don't want to. Yeah, as long as nobody's getting hurt, like physically or whatever.
And
That's the
you're not gonna lose
easiest
the
way.
roof over your head or food on your
Right,
table.
right, right, right. Yep, that's the
If you're
deal.
gonna the things like I'm not sure if you ever got a promotion and you regret it. Like, oh, you're gonna get. I remember the quarter. You're gonna get a quarter increase, a raise, or $2 or whatever. But the
Yes.
load of work, whew, not worth it. And
Yeah,
then you feel
that's
like I
kind of
should have
funny.
kept my
The old job.
the old job with less money because this is killing me. Yeah, those risks you got to take. And
That's
then the
funny.
funny thing is, if you
Right.
actually take the step back, your old job doesn't look as good either.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, that whole thing. But let's see. Hmm. But yeah, like I said, life is interesting, but you have to do like I said, we're all trying to do the best we can, and and like I said, you do have to take a little bit of risk. And like I said, the one example that I can think of is people who are entrepreneurs, and they make a lot of money. So I was talking to my husband. This is just side thing. I was talking to my husband. So years ago, I was thinking about looking into McDonald's, like a franchise of McDonald's. No, this is way before McDonald's got real weird.
Greedy.
Like really weird. Yeah, like it's weird. Yeah, it's weird now. So anyway, so I looked at like the cost of it, and it was so astronomical. And I wasn't willing to borrow, you know, a couple of $1 million, like basically. And I said, no, I'm not doing that. But I thought, it could be a good way to earn money. But so anyway, I was doing some research and I was listening to these people, and some of these operators are making like $2 million a year. Now they're working their tails off, but that's not a bad salary, right? That's not
No,
bad income. So I thought, ooh, maybe I should have looked into that a little bit more. But like I said, but for me, the risk of borrowing all the money and all that stuff scared me a little bit. So that's what I'm talking about being risky. But I said, yeah, I can't say I've earned $2 million in a year. That would have been nice, you know. Yeah, but I didn't do
well,
it. Hmm.
there is a risk that I took, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Um, when I was in Brazil, it sounds sad, but it does not. It's a
Hmm.
victory in the end. My father was alcoholic, and he
Oh.
was an angry alcoholic. And I
Mm.
remember once, and we used to live close to the international airport in
Yeah.
Rio,
Hmm.
and used to pass. Sometimes the airplanes were so close; it looked so low that you think you could reach your arm and touch it, and it was
Right.
beautiful. And I used to see those flight attendants. And back in the days, when
Mm-hmm.
flying was something that not everybody did.
Yeah.
Being
Yeah.
a flight attendant was glamorous, and I thought it was such a beautiful uniform.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
liked the idea of traveling. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a flight attendant. And my father said, like that to me, right?
Gotcha.
And I was like, okay. So I also wanted to be other things, but I tried, and my height
Mm-hmm.
didn't allow. I'm 5'2", and to be in the military in Brazil, you have to
Right.
be 5'3".
Oh, okay.
Or sometimes I'm like half of an inch short for being a police officer or
Oh.
to be in the Navy. And I
Oh
try.
my goodness.
I like the uniform. In fact,
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that if you open my closet, it's the same.
Gotcha.
I
Gotcha.
like that. I like that structure. But I wanted to be a flight attendant. That was the main thing. In Brazil, I was too short. But when I came to United States,
Yeah.
uh, I was the minimum height, 5'2" is
Yeah.
the minimum
Yeah.
height.
There are some smaller ones.
And I
You
said,
know.
why can you in Brazil where majority of people are short, you gotta be above 5'2", but over here where everybody's tall,
Yes.
it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And the thing of a height is for you to be able to grab the emergency thing.
Right.
Everybody thinks because then the flight attendant can help you put the luggage. Has nothing to do with the luggage.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
there's weight lifting and everything.
Right. Right.
And
Right.
for 6 years, I went to job interview. And I
Oh,
remember there was Continental. Remember the Continental
that's
Airlines?
a, yeah.
They were
They're
hiring
popular.
for
Yeah.
international flights to Brazil
Oh, okay.
and nothing. And then I got American Airlines, and there
Mm,
was 30 people interviewing me at once. And then
that's terrible.
that's the thing, when I got in this country, I didn't speak any English. And then
Mm-hmm.
by that time, my English went proficiency 3, 3.5. So I practiced the
Wow.
how you call that announcement about the fasten the seat belt.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
And I
Gotcha.
remember I couldn't say seat belt. And I was like,
Oh, seatbelt.
and then I went home and I cried every single time I didn't get the job. But every year my friend had to drive me. And then I got in with United Airlines.
Right.
No way home, I got a car accident. I got paralyzed for
Oh my gosh.
9
Okay.
months. I was like, why? Why?
Wow.
When the door was open, it was just down, and then I was
Mm,
like, I had to have surgery on my hand. It was
yes.
just a fiasco, and
Oh.
I was like very down because I lost the job that I wanted. It's kind of stupid because it's just
Yeah. No, no, no. I mean, that would make sense. I get
but
it.
I love the privilege of flying everywhere, go
Yeah.
traveling everywhere. But
Yeah.
then I went home, I soaked and cried like that was my last chance to be flight attendant. And I
Oh.
cried like if somebody died, to the point that my friend that was with me, she said, I think my mom died. And my husband said, what happened? I lost the job as flight attendant.
Yeah.
To me, it was a big loss. So I had
Right.
to, like when your dream is gone,
Yeah, that's
so I
tough.
sat down and
Yeah.
I just moped while I worked on walking again and doing
Hmm.
everything again.
Yeah.
Then I stumbled upon a job that I had to type 25 words a minute, but because of the surgery, I couldn't
Yeah.
move my hand well.
Yeah.
I went there 3 times. The lady gave me the chance to type until I got that job. When I
Yep.
got that job, I met other interpreters. It was a job that has a lot of interpreters. And then I said, how do you get this job? Where do you go to college? And they
Hmm.
said, you don't go to college. It's an aptitude test that
Oh
you
yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, well, he gave me the information and I did, and I fell in love with that job. So it was amazing how to get to that job, I had to lose my old dream.
Yeah.
But I was so into being a flight attendant that I was like, I would lose my job. I would eat ramen noodle for
Yeah.
a whole year until I
Yeah.
was how you say, determined to do whatever it took
Yeah.
to get that job. And I never got, and I was like, why, And when I
Hmm.
got the job as interpreter, it was such a easy thing. I struggled a little bit.
Hmm. Hmm.
Then I went at that point. I went to college. I had accent reduction. I had
Yeah.
English second language. I was going for interior design, and I didn't have an accent. And I worked for 12, 14 years. Then I have
Mhm.
two strokes, and then now I have this accent, and I stopped working. But I just think I tell people, don't get
Yeah.
so focused on that thing that
Right.
you let other opportunity pass
Yeah.
by. If I thought about I could be interpreter, I could have worked within United Nations.
Yeah.
I could apply myself. Would have happened what had happened. The stroke would have happened, and I wouldn't be working anymore. My accent got like this, and
Hmm.
my cognitive, and I speak bad English now, not because I don't know English. I speak bad English, bad Portuguese. It's just a cognitive thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I was so happy that in the pursuit to my dream, I found the job that I was meant to be,
Yeah.
meant to have it, and it was fantastic. And I learned
Mhm.
so much. I miss it,
Yeah.
but and now I have crochet.
There you go.
Evening.
So that's the point. So the see that's an interesting transition. So you had to lose one dream to pick up something, and it may have been better. You
It
know.
was way better. The pay was
Hmm.
way better.
Okay.
It's just like, especially because you start getting paid by the hour, and
Yeah.
then when you go get paid by the minute, that's where the money is.
Oh, I bet that is.
And when you go from working on the phone to be person to person,
Yeah.
at my time, person to person was like $200 in the first hour.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. I
That
couldn't
is awesome.
complain.
Sure. All right. So we see Miss Renee came in. Renee Unraveled. Good to see you.
Yay!
Yeah, she
How's your
said,
hair today?
yeah, yeah. She said every time she does yard work, we do something. Yeah, we're just messing around. But so Jane's doing this continu not continuous, solid granny square,
Oh, gosh,
solid granny square. Sorry, I'm
I
like
see.
I want to say continuous, and that's what actually Suzanne said. She's working on a continuous granny.
Yeah, and it would be kind of cool if in a month or
Yeah,
so we can see uh, what did we make,
yeah. I'm gonna have to
It's
put
not
something in the
continuous,
story.
it's solid, solid.
It's solid. Yeah, I want to say continuous, but I know that's not what it is. Yeah.
Well,
Oh
it's
yeah,
continuous because you keep going and going and
but you do
going.
keep going. Yeah, but it's sort of like like the blankets that people were making a few years ago, where it just keeps going and going and going, bigger and bigger. But
Uh,
Diamond Ring Girl said sometimes life takes us in a whole different direction than we had planned. Yep, that
right?
sounds like your life, Miss Jane.
Well,
Yeah.
now I'm, like, I think, being realistic, not being pessimist is
Right.
sometimes just like, why I think, why did I have this stroke? Why did I lose my job?
Yeah.
Why I cannot get this job again? Why can I do this and that? And then I think,
Yep.
I'm good for other things. All of a sudden, I have people that call me crying or wanted to talk or whatever, and
Hmm.
I'm available.
Yeah.
I don't charge like a therapist.
Yeah. No, we all should charge that 250 an hour or whatever it is.
Girl, a therapist costs about what, almost $300 an
Yeah,
hour.
like $300 an hour. Yeah. So that's not
Not
bad.
bad,
Yeah. I mean, it's very good.
but you gotta think they gotta pay the employees, the
Taxes and
receptionist,
all the other.
the
Yeah.
person that's scheduled. So I guess
Yep.
they get paid.
Who knows what that
I
bill?
heard that a doctor get paid, a regular doctor, nothing specialized like
Hmm.
that. Like
Hmm.
therapists, primary doctors make about 150,000 a year. That's how much
Hmm.
they bring home.
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
No, it really isn't. No, but it's decent. I mean, it's not like the old. See, like those old doctors. I used to call them these old doctors, and they were so rich. Oh my gosh, it was just like it
Oh,
was. I never. I mean, like they would say, "Oh, yeah, I billed about like two surgeries and a couple of tests, and I had to, read the results and all this, and it's like cha-ching, cha-ching, every little thing. And
Well,
I
the
said, boy,
doctors
that
that
was
make
amazing.
a lot of money is the ones that is a specialization inside of another specialization. For instance,
Absolutely. Yeah, they do.
neurologists that specialize in migraine.
Hmm.
I think it's 1,800 per visit.
Oh,
Yes.
that's pretty high. Yeah.
Or yeah, it's pretty good though.
It's not bad.
Nope.
But yeah, so that's the bottom line with all this. So anyway, I got row one, I got row two done. I'll
You
have to
did? Let me
go.
see. Let me see. Let me see.
I think I'm missing a stitch, but it's a little squarer than it was. Yeah.
I was about to say, look circular. I think you missed the
I missed
something
a stitch, I
somewhere.
think right here. But
Because
but
look
it's
at
more
this.
but it's more square than it was
It
before.
is.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think you have a gap there.
I do have a gap. Yeah. See, I pulled
What
oops.
happened to your gap?
I don't know.
Que
I have
pasó?
I
Like
have a
we say
gap,
in Spanish.
but I'm gonna follow the I gotta follow the graph.
I just all of a sudden I thought of Ursula. If anybody know Ursula for NG Granny Square, she, if you guys saw her tutorial, she used to say, "You make it neatly."
Yeah, oh, neatly.
And I thought of her. It's like,
Yes.
you go over here
Okay. Yeah.
very neatly. You make it sure it's neat. If it is nice, if it's not, take it up. Her
Right.
tutorials were just too cute, though.
Yes.
So every time I do something neatly, I have her voice in my head.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny. Me
It's
see
just
this.
funny, like how. Have you ever? Do you ever like sometimes you're doing something and you hear somebody's voice in your head of
Yeah.
something that the person always said?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What is one thing that you always hear when you're doing something?
Um, trying to think. I'm trying to think of a saying. Like you said, do it neatly.
Yeah.
Um. Uh, I had it. It was just in my head. It'll come to me. I'll have to think about it. But yeah,
Like
that
midnight when you're almost falling asleep, you're
it'll
like,
be two. It'll be 2 a.m. Yeah. But like you have like some teachers that's they're in your brain, and like I took this class, and this guy, he would say, put your name on your project, and he would say, make sure you letter it neatly. He kind of said the same thing. He had a whole spiel that he would go through. And at the top right, you have to do this, and at the bottom right, you need to do that, and make sure you number it. Put today's date on it. Like he had the whole thing, and I kind of remember the little spiel that he said. Whenever he would do a project. And
when
I was like, boy, this is a lot to remember. Like I had trouble remembering all the stuff.
there's one that I listen to in my head every time I fold laundry
Yeah.
because I worked in a gift shop at the Colorado Springs airport.
Oh, okay.
And there was a German lady that used to teach people, like how you look at the display and everything is so perfect.
Right.
And
Yep.
she'd
Yep.
say, you fold it like a this, not like a that, like
Oh,
this.
like
So
this.
every time I fold like a this,
Like this.
like a
Okay.
this. And
Nice. Well, I'm gonna let you finish your row, and then we'll see how that turns out. And then we'll come back and do some more. But this is good. Yeah, I need to learn some new granny squares.
yeah,
And I
I
don't think I
have,
have that book or that I remember looking at those flashcards,
yeah, did you
somewhere.
see those flashcards? I thought, but they're expensive.
Of course they are.
I was like, yowza.
Yeah, I have some old 70s books. I know I got some of those squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, there is a book, but I like it was, I'm not sure if you guys seen. It's something that comes in a box like this,
Hmm.
and there is just a cardboard and it has a written on the side, but there is the
Yeah.
graphic for people like me that don't like words.
Yeah. So that's
Words
no words.
don't come easy to me.
But
Oh
look
gosh,
look
I'm
what I
in
found,
the
Jane.
70s.
Look what I found. This would be a good color for you.
Ooh, that's pretty.
This I put this in the machine, and but then look what happened. So anyway, so I took it off the machine, and then so I have to pull it out.
So, do you recommend people to buy this machine?
Ah, hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being
Ooh.
yes, go ahead and do it, and 0 being
I'm
no.
saying it's
And what
about
is
a
it?
5. It's about a 5 because I swear I mess around with the machine. Like I'm balling the yarn, I'm pulling some stitches out, or I'm dropping stitches. So I feel like I do better just with my hands if I was
Is
going to make.
yours Audi? Audi, no.
No,
Audi?
no, I don't have that one. I wish I did. I mean, no, no, I don't actually. I have the Centro, and the Centro will give you a pretty good hat. But the problem is this yarn. This is it's Super Saver doesn't work as well in the Centro, I've heard, and it works better in the Addy. But this is the Dollar Tree stuff, and sometimes it gets caught in the mechanisms.
I hate
So
these.
yeah, so I say do your hands. Use I say just knit.
I hate when there's knots. You're not supposed
Yeah,
to buy expensive yarn because harshness is not cheap
no,
to
yeah,
have.
those knots are a pain. Let me see. Can I make you big? I'm going to make you big, so people can see that. Yeah, that's crazy. So so what do you do to get rid of that? See now, do you cut it or do you just
I just move on, but I
just keep
hate
it
it.
moving? Okay, yeah. See, some people take that out and then do that rush and join where they thread the needle through the yarn and pull it back. I don't know.
That is good if you have wool. If you have acrylic, I don't think it twists as well, do you?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I that's one of those things. I usually just hide it and keep it moving, but
Yeah, I
I'm
keep moving.
probably, but I don't know if it would come loose because that's the thing. They tie them pretty well, but I'm not sure. You know how that goes. Oh, that looks good. Ooh, is this mine? Yeah, that's nice.
When I put it in a blanket, you're gonna say, okay, here's my address.
Yes.
I see something that I'm not sure if you guys, maybe Brazilians are a bunch of pyros. Um, I see Brazilians, see how when you finish, there's this fuzzy thing?
Yeah. Oh, you don't like that.
Yeah. I've seen Brazilian burning the fuzzy thing with
You
a
just take a.
lighter.
See,
They
I
just
would.
go with a lighter and burn. I was like, what if the whole thing catch on fire?
The acrylic is terrible. Yeah, it would catch on fire. That wouldn't be
But
good.
they burn the fuzzy thing with
Yeah.
with with a lighter. Just put the lighter with the flame the size of Texas and go,
That's not good. So I think they used to have that little machine that would shave it. The little, you could. It was like a little vacuum, and it had a little. Yeah, that was good. I don't know if I even see that
but
anymore.
this yarn has a little level of fuzziness, so
Oh, I see.
you see,
Yeah. So that's Hirschner's for the people that just came in. Yeah.
and is color teal.
Teal.
So it's not turquoise. This is the turquoise. But for everybody that came in late, I decided not to use this because the fuzziness. This one
Yeah.
gonna go to the cats.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
gonna be a cat bed or look at these. Look, I'm not sure. Look at
Now,
these. It looks like
have you washed that before?
no, this is brand new.
Oh, so you've never. I mean, no, 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 no. I mean, have you ever used that before and washed it? Does it ever soften up?
No,
Oh.
I made it. I had it. The reason that I have this is somebody gave me,
Oh, okay.
and I made my temperature blanket with this,
Mhm.
and I
Mhm.
had a lot of fuchsia and a lot of the a lot. What do you need, Bila? And a lot of the blues,
Yeah.
but yeah. Um, and once I finished, somebody I had that people yarn, a lot of it,
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Gotcha.
and every time somebody passed away, people used to come with boxes and boxes and more boxes, 5, 6 mega boxes, and put it in front of my door. And I open my door and go like, so
More.
when it came the sixth sense or fifth sense, so I do not
Yeah.
know the movie that the little boy said. I
I
just
see
said
dead people yarn.
I don't need dead people. But if you buy things at Goodwill, you might be using
It
too.
could be. Yeah.
um,
It could-
but so it was not yarn that I actually liked it, but I
Mhm.
didn't use all of them. I
Yeah.
donated to grannies for grannies.
Right.
organization. I emptied my basement. I had a basement that looks like a
Yarn,
yarn store.
yarn store. I was gonna say yarn store.
It was ridiculous. It was two
Oh,
big vans full to the max that the door almost didn't slide in. I
oh,
said, take it. And then people start bringing it. Nope, pick it up, take to
mm-hmm.
the thrift store. I don't want it anymore. Some people would be happy, but for me, stunt my creativity because I was like, for instance, why did she buy these for? What
I
was the plan for it?
I don't know. Yeah, because that's what I always ask.
Thoughts about it. What?
Yeah,
Why the person didn't use? Maybe she bought it because it was on sale.
probably.
Maybe, but maybe it was Hobby Lobby clearance, and she went crazy. But
Yeah.
at that point, that because up to that point, every yarn I had already a pattern,
Yes.
everything I needed. I
Yeah.
have this habit. I don't like to buy a lot of yarn on clearance or whatever. I cannot. I'm opposite of Liz. Liz. Liz that have
Yes.
all the yarn. I'm opposite
Yes.
of her. That takes I get overwhelmed.
Yeah. I understand. Yep.
The only thing I can have a lot is beads, but
A
that
little
has
bit
to be
smaller,
that has to
smaller
be
footprint.
yeah, it's more controllable. And when
Hmm.
you don't use one tube of bead or two. You use when I use because I make jewelry. I use a lot of beads. I use 2,000 beads. So
Oh.
when I
Okay.
use it. And
Yeah.
it's fun. And it looks pretty. I like how pretty it looks. But yarn takes space, and
It
I
takes
vacuum
space.
seal all my yarn. I put do you guys do that? Put a dryer,
Mm-hmm.
that comfort bouncy thing, put in
Yeah.
there and
Mm.
zip. To me, the best vacuum seal bags is from Dollar Tree.
Yep.
They hold the seal much, much longer than even the original bag.
The original ones.
Yeah,
Wow.
good. And I vacuum seal. I
That's a
am a
tip.
vacuum sealing person. I love it. I vacuum seal the food. I vacuum seal the mason jars,
All
the
right.
yarn, the blankets, everything. I do
Everything.
not know why. I just have a joy on that. And I think it's good to organize too. But all my
Mm-hmm.
yarn is vacuum sealed. And I open that and I close it and vacuum seal again.
Mm-hmm.
And everything I have now has has a pattern, has a
Mm-hmm.
purpose. For instance, those harshness, I thought maybe I'll make a blanket.
Yeah.
That was the goal. I didn't know what blanket, but I had a goal because I made it three blankets my whole life.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So that was it. So that circle, square, circle to square.
I made the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
I made a baby one.
Yeah.
There was and I make the circle to square. There's the name of the pattern on Ravelry is called
Mm-hmm.
bouncing balls.
Bouncing balls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the original pattern she has salmon
Mm.
circles
Right.
and white. But when I saw people using different colors of the
Mm-hmm.
circles, I was like, oh, that's way much more fun than.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a little bit of a yarn. That's if you have enough to make 3 rows, like starting. I don't remember from the top of my head, but I think if you can have on the last row 30 something double crochets, you
Mm-hmm.
don't need a lot. But if you want to use a little bit, that is
Yeah.
the best blanket you're gonna make. But so here gonna be a circle, right? But
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna need a lot for the main collar.
Yeah.
And I was so naive. I thought, well, I have what is it?
Was it four skins or something? It was. It
Yeah, what
wasn't
is
enough.
it? The one that is this is a super saver, but what is the
Mm.
one that is bigger than this?
The jumbo.
The jumbo. I have that. I said, that should be enough. Then
Mm.
I bought the second one. Okay,
Mm.
now I got enough. Then I bought one more.
Mm-mm.
Almost took 4.
Yeah. Oh, but here's a tip. I just want to tell you. I just saw this. on Your Inspirations. Although I should be sponsored. No, I'm not. But
Anybody
Your
that
Inspirations has now 1,000 gram ball of Super Saver.
wow.
It's 35 ounces. 35 ounces. Hold on. But it's 20 bucks. It's a little pricey. It's a little pricey.
Is the new new Super Saver Red Heart that makes the grand square that make a very big square? I
Hmm.
saw that. I thought, ooh, I would like to try that,
Yeah.
but I'm so behind. I don't. I didn't try the little granny square. I
The, the
didn't try
petite
the
one.
flower
Yeah.
square, and then I was like,
That's what
should I
got
try
me
that?
thinking. This guy, like smaller granny
Yeah,
square. Yeah.
but the grand square is solid.
No, there's still colors, I believe.
Yeah, no, but it's
But they're
solid with
smaller.
stitches. There is no gaps.
I don't know. That's a good. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, it looks like
Mhm.
moss stitch one chain
Yeah,
one. I do not know what is it.
I'm not sure, but anyway, they have this huge, massive. It's only white, black, navy, and red, and it's 1,000 grams, and I forget how many yards it is. It's a lot.
Did anybody? Does anybody have that yet? Renee, did you get
No,
it?
no, she's not a super saver girl. I don't
Uh,
think.
well, sometimes it's fun just to try. Like for
Yeah.
me, I always wanted to try that Ogo,
Oh
whatever
no,
Ogo. Just, but okay, that's the thing when you're on a budget.
trash. No,
And
I mean, you could have skipped that.
no,
Not
I
trash.
just wanted to test. Is it yarn barf proof? Was it?
It was yarn barf proof. It was. In fact, I made a blanket. I made two massive blanket yarn blankets out of it. One had
So
a
it was good for that purpose. That was it.
no, yeah, there was no tangling at
I
all.
all I wanted to do is to make it sure, but it didn't make that didn't make it at all.
No, it was expensive because I think
It was.
it was more than
I
was it
remember one that had
13 or
several colors.
$14? It was a
It
lot.
was cheaper to buy the yarn separately, deal with
Exactly.
the yarn bars, than buy the
You,
one skein. And I was like,
you got it.
And I saw some people towards the end buying for $1.50.
It was cheap at Walmart.
Well,
Yeah.
my Walmart didn't have, and I don't go to the Walmart very frequently.
No, me either.
Uh, so it was for me to go. Every time I go to one store that my dog doesn't like, and she go, I said, no, we are not
Oh,
at
supposed to
Walmart.
go.
That's the only place we are allowed to cry.
Okay, yeah. So let's see. Oh yes, yeah. So Renee said, "LOL, it's good for amigurumi. I just don't want to wear it." Yeah, that's true.
Yes, I agree. But maybe for a blanket would be okay.
Yeah, for a blanket, it's fine.
Yeah,
And Diamond Ring Girl got some Ogos. Yeah, the Ogos were
I would
okay.
like to try, but I'm not willing to pay the price.
Yeah, it's a
And
lot.
I'm not willing to pay the price. I saw on Walmart.com they were $14 for two
Hmm.
of the Granny Square.
Yeah,
And I was like, do I really wanted to deal with it? What if my tension doesn't go with the color? Then gonna be rip it, do it again, rip, and they're gonna be fuzzy, and I don't like fuzzy.
yeah. Well, they're just and they're okay, but yeah, I don't know. Let me see if
I'll
I
let
can
it
find
show
this
you.
Super Saver. Let me see if I can pull this up. Now I might jumbo. It's not jumbo.
Yeah, but it's a big square. I saw it was
But
a
it's
big square, and I was like, that's kind of nice. That's my kind of size square.
yeah.
This one is too small for me. I'm gonna make a couple more rolls.
Okay. Okay, sure. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this up. I just hate like when you want to do something quick, you can't find it. Super Saver.
Do you
I'm gonna
guys
put
know
a
what happened to the mandala yarn? It used to be so. It was it, and then all of a sudden, there's no new
okay.
colors. There's no new nothing. What is going on,
Yes.
people?
I remember that. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna show you this. Let me share this. When do you see this thing? I'm gonna see if I can read it. It's 35 ounces. Yeah.
Is it a lot enough? Woo!
Oops. They're making me okay, here we
No,
go.
that is not what I thought.
No, no, I'm telling you, it's just regular Super Saver, but it's 1,000 grams or 35.3 ounces, and they're
So
charging $20 for this
let me
thing.
see.
How many yards? I'll tell you in a second. Let me scroll. Hopefully, this will let me scroll. Yeah, it's $20.59. How many yards? Hold on, I'm going. Okay, it's 1855, 1,855 yards, or 1696 meters, 1,696 meters. And it's only in these big, 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 big colors. Like it's the real basic colors. So like red, black, white, red, navy, and then green. It looks like, and I don't know which green that is, but that's it.
Oh, the one I was thinking is the Granny Square
Yeah.
Grande.
Yes.
That
Right.
means a massive Granny Square, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, but that one, how much is that again?
$20.49.
So I wonder if you buy several skeins, would it be cheaper?
Well, I figure if you're a big blanket person, like you could, especially like if you like granny squares, you would get the black or the white, to
Yeah,
go around the edge. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but I thought $20 sounds pricey. I don't know. Like I forget how
yeah,
that
but
breaks
if you
down
think,
per yard.
how much is the Super Saver? Is not that cheap either.
No, it's like $5 for the new one, for the regular one.
I thought it was seven or
Oh,
something.
it might be. Well, no, the granny squares are like 7.99 or eight ninety
Yeah,
nine.
no, the regular ones, the soft.
I thought that was 4.99, but maybe it's more. I see. I
What
haven't
is
been in the
it? It's
store.
like that pound of love. Remember,
Yeah,
I hate it. I thought it was too much yarn in one place,
yeah,
and
it's a
we're
lot.
not getting tangled.
Okay, yes. So this is what. Oh, so Renee said she'll invest and get the fancy yarn. Yeah, if she's when it
Well,
comes to wearables, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't have a lot of this yarn like Hirsch. I got the Hirschness because it was $1.50 for four of them, and
Hmm.
uh,
That's not bad.
I don't have a lot of red heart. Whatever I have is because somebody gave me.
Hmm.
Because I'm like I like wearables. I like soft, malleable. That's the word, malleable. I like the only red heart I really like, but they discontinue is row with it because I love to make shawls with
Yeah,
that.
that was nice. Yeah, I like that one
But
too.
they discontinue, bunch of jerks. Everything I like, they discontinue.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, and the thing is, when I saw it, it was at Joanne and it was high. Like it was, $9, $10. So, you had to, it was a commitment.
It was a commitment.
It
And
was
I
a commitment.
remember at that time I was waiting for disability and I was in
Hmm.
a super tight budget. I had
Yeah.
$50 for food a week. There was
Yeah.
no way that I would spend $12 on
Right.
that skein of yarn.
That's right.
And then after I got my disability, things was
Yeah.
a little bit better. I went
Yeah.
to Michael's. I don't get out of the house very frequently. But when I
Hmm.
get out, I go to the places I like. I
Hmm.
force myself
Yeah.
to go to places I like. And I remember that doctor was by a Michael's and they were
Oh,
$3 each.
yeah.
So
See,
I
that's
got
nice.
about a whole bunch of them. Not a whole bunch.
Hmm.
I say a whole bunch is like
Yeah.
two with turquoise cream and go to
Yeah.
black, one that was cream,
Yeah.
uh, mocha, and
Yeah. So,
another color.
yeah.
I bought some to make shawls, and I don't have any of the shawls that I made.
So
You
they're
get,
gone. So
I
you
want to know
donated
if you
them?
guys are like me. You make stuff and then you give it away.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
If
And I
anybody,
and I know and I know Suzanne does that too. She gives them away. Yeah.
yeah, and people say, "Do you make?" Yeah. Where is it? I give it
It's
away. And
gone.
then
Yeah.
people say,
Yep.
"Nah, you're lying." And,
Yeah.
and I never have the photo of the ones that I make.
You have to take photos. I started doing that, like just to kind of
As a proof of
just
a,
proof I actually did it. Yeah, that's what I do.
I just know one thing, people.
Hmm.
I remember before disability, money was very tight,
Yeah.
and I was trying to,
Right.
preserve some dignity and keep my dog and
Yeah.
everything.
Hmm.
And I started making hats. And I remember
Hmm.
was selling for $12. Nobody would buy.
Yeah.
And then I went to Etsy and they were selling the same yarn, same everything for $38. I was like, outrageous. And people were buying it. So I
Yeah.
bumped it to 25 and I sold all my hats in 1 week.
I
I was like,
bet.
sure. But the thing is when something goes wrong, I don't frog it. I just finish and put it away. You
Right.
know, usually I use the thing that is all twisted and not done well.
Yeah.
And I remember this lady bought about 5 or 6 hats of mine, and I used to make cloche.
Yes.
I have to send the photos. Actually, I have the photos. And she told the lady from the boutique, and the day that I went to meet the person, I had one of those that had a hole, have a gap, wasn't a line, was all crooked.
Oh.
And I was like, "Did you make that?" Yeah. I mean, and then I learned, don't use things that doesn't look good.
Right.
Like you have to be your own. I learned that you have to be your own business card. And I think,
Hmm.
I'm not sure, is anybody else there does that? If it is something beautiful, well done, I give it away. But if it is wonky or twisted or warped or whatever, I keep it for myself.
Okay.
I Do you do that?
I think, yeah, if there's any boo boos, I will keep it. Yeah, I'll keep it.
Yeah. You don't give it away because it has boo boos,
No,
but
no,
you
no,
keep it for yourself.
no, because I don't want them to see the boo boo.
So now I don't keep it.
It's tough. Yeah, it's like a decision you got to figure that.
I'll dust the walls, I'll dust something. I'm not gonna, I
Yeah,
don't frog it.
but a lot of people don't even know that there's a boo boo. But like I would know there's a boo boo. It's one of those things. Yeah. And
Yeah.
then Suzanne said she's keeping the things she makes with better yarn. And then,
Yeah.
and Renee said, yeah, if I'm going to spend all this time on something, I'm going to invest in yarn. I
That's
like
what I
when it
said
comes to wearables.
yesterday.
Yep.
When you give something to somebody, you have to, one, make sure that the person like the craft, will
Yes.
appreciate your work, and will
Mhm.
use it. And I tell people that I give, if you don't want, it's okay.
Just
It's
tell
not
me.
gonna offend me. It's
Yep.
not gonna offend me.
Right.
If you prefer to give it to somebody else that likes it,
Yep.
then you take it, and then next week, as I find it goodwill. Because if I said to somebody, if I find a goodwill,
I'm
I
going to be
will have,
mad.
I will buy it, and I'm gonna regift it to you again.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know. So that's the whole thing. So last thing, I think we'll wrap it up in a second. But now that you mentioned the whole Goodwill thing, I don't know how other people feel about it, but when you see like the crochet stuff in Goodwill, what is your mind? What goes in your mind? I usually go, "Oh no." Like cuz
I see a person sitting down and putting their heart and all their love and stitch by stitch, especially, and if you don't crochet, you just eh. But if you crochet and you see those elaborate stitches with a very thin yarn, and you know how many hours, how much tears and sweat,
yes. Yes.
and how much the yarn cost, and that they made that with love and gave it to somebody, and you can see the thing wasn't used, and is that goodwill. It breaks my heart.
That breaks my heart too. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. But I see
it,
it all the
it
time,
should be a crime.
It should be a crime.
The yarn police should come and
Who's becoming?
get them, and they should spend at least the
Yeah.
same amount that took to
Right.
make the Afghan or whatever
Yeah.
in jail.
That's right.
They should go to that jail. What is it? I saw. I do not know where I see that on Facebook, that there is now a program for inmates that they crochet, and
Yes.
and they are making blankets and
Mhm.
amigurumis and things. Yeah. So a person that do that to an item that we give it away, and they
Yes.
send to the Goodwill, they should go to jail and have to learn to crochet, and
With
not
the
learn to
business.
crochet with bulky yarn, with thread.
With thread. Nice. There you go.
Punishment will be harsh.
I know it's terrible.
Oh, I
So
saw some
yeah.
that, remember Karen Simply Soft? Remember
Mm,
how it was soft, and
yes.
I like how soft and beautiful it is until you wash and then it falls apart. I don't like just saying.
It's a tragic situation.
Yeah,
It's
but
very tragic.
I've seen some knitted that wasn't even crochet. It was a nice, it was like a full size bed for a full
Hmm.
size bed.
Yes.
The lady knitted, and it was
Wow.
uh fun fan. What is it called?
Hmm.
That pattern.
Oh,
And
the fan. Yeah, I love
yeah,
that.
and I
Yeah.
was like, oh my gosh, this is my favorite stitch
Yeah, it's
in,
really nice. I've never done that.
in knitting. Oh, it's fun.
Hmm.
And I like because you put all the crochet the stitch markers, and then you just yarn. It's the yarn over that gets me every
It's
single time.
nice.
And then that thing, and then she made waves, and let's say she made 10 rows on
Yep.
uh pink, and when she moved she made a little edge, went over. That
Hmm.
thing took forever, and it
So
was
she was
never
good.
used in the Goodwill.
Oh, well, okay. So listen to this. So Diamond Ring Girl said, "I've done several things thinking. I have several things I'm thinking to send to the thrift store. I have no use for them and no one to donate to. But if I give my family a handmade item, I'll be mad. Yeah. But if I give my family a handmade item, I'll be mad. Yeah. See, it's tough. And
If
the
you
other
take
thing, yeah,
to a thrift store, like not to Goodwill, because Goodwill is profit, not non-profit.
yes,
um Take it to, like, there is some thrift store to help people with dialysis and something like that. The
yeah, that's the
profit
best
go to
way.
the go
Yep.
take to places like that, so where they can.
Mm-hmm. Do it this
What are
way.
you making with? What is it?
So there you go. So she was saying, stay out of Goodwill and thrift stores if you don't want to be upset over what people discard. Yeah, it's tough. And then
Well,
Renee said she makes stuff for her kids. Yeah,
it's a good thing that you
grandkids.
go over there. I think it's a good
Mm-hmm.
thing to go and see what people discard,
Yeah,
so you are more selective to
yeah.
who you're gonna give. Because if I give a hat and the person doesn't want, no big deal. It took them what, 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say three
Mm-hmm.
hours max. But if I
Right.
make an Afghan
Yes.
for a king size bed and I find that Goodwill, I'm gonna have a stroke right there and then.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've seen. I've seen things that I gave it to people and it was at Goodwill because it was right there.
Oh
I
wow.
bought the thing back, and the person, I said, "Do you use it?" Yeah. I said, "And how did I find this at Goodwill?"
Oh my gosh. So you busted them. So that's
I
crazy.
busted. I said, "Well," I said, when I said to you, if you don't want it, just
Yeah.
say it. I give it to
Yeah.
somebody else.
Right.
And then I said, I bought these for the amount of the yarn. It didn't even pay for yarn. It was like $2-3. And then I
Mm-hmm.
was like, no, now I just give blanket.
Yeah.
First of all, if somebody knows, go like, oh, do you crochet? Can you make? No, I cannot.
No,
I
I
will
get
make
it.
it to whoever I want,
Right.
the way I want, and take the time I need. I
Yeah.
don't take orders. I don't, because first
Mm-hmm.
of all, everybody wants the same thing. Oh, I love this granny square. Can you make it in black? No. You don't go to Van Gogh and say, can you make this Starry Night in black? Can you go
Right.
to, because so
Okay.
why do I have to make things in black? Isn't this an expression of my art?
It is.
So take as it is. You're not
Yeah.
going to ask a painter to paint a certain way.
Oh, that's a
Am
good
I
point.
wrong? Am I wrong?
No,
That,
no, you're absolutely right.
so don't ask me. If I wanted to make it in black, would it be in black? And I
That's
don't
fine.
take order. Can you make a blanket? No, I cannot. I can, but I won't.
I won't.
Because first of all, you're not going to pay for the price, the
Mm-hmm.
time,
Yeah.
or you don't understand how much yarn it uses.
Yeah.
People, I said the only thing that is stretched
Yeah.
is lycra. Lycra is stretch, but yarn doesn't stretch. Anything like fabric
Right.
doesn't stretch. Don't come to me and ask to make a wedding dress with 3 yards of
Mm-hmm.
fabric, because it's not going to stretch. You
Right.
know, so I don't. I do things for people that I have to love, and I
Right.
need to be certain that that person will love. For instance, that
Yep.
last blanket, my friend was over the moon. She was over the moon. She carries everywhere. She's a
Yeah, it's a
traveling
beautiful
nurse.
blanket.
The
Yeah.
traveling nurse, as a traveling nurse, she put it in the car, and everywhere she goes, she has that blanket.
There you go.
So that's what you want. You want it to be used. You want to maybe when she dies, and then
Right.
that's in the goodwill that thing was used.
At least it was used. No, that's a beautiful thing. But let me read this. So Suzanne said, I witnessed a woman who was donating beautiful cotton crochet blankets to Goodwill. And she told me she just makes them to donate. Yeah. So I would say, I mean, and I don't frequent the Goodwill, but I go periodically. I go, couple times a year. But I would say, go donate them to, nursing homes, hospital units, like some of the dialysis and the other chemo, the chemo suites or infusion suites, like they're called. But the nursing homes, and also there are most of the religiously affiliated thrift stores tend to have a ministry. They'll have a prison ministry, like the one that's by us has a prison ministry. So they, and they give money and they try to get people rehabilitated and out into society, and give them a place to work and things like that. So I'm just like, yep. So please, like, stay out of Goodwill.
Well,
But it's
goodwill is
okay.
good if you
I
want
mean,
to go and buy something.
if you want to be right, but generally speaking, they don't. I don't know if people really. I don't
I'm
know if people reap any benefits from Goodwill
remember.
other
I'm
than
not sure if you guys, if it was this. I'm not
yeah.
sure who was here yesterday,
Hmm.
and that I said that I watch a person that do thrift store hauls and she resells. She found somebody that donate tons of blankets. She got it for $15 each. She bought all of them and resold them for $60 each. And I know the person that crocheted and gave to a thrift store because say, well, if somebody need, we're gonna have no because the I've met other people that go to like stores like Ross or whatever or
Hmm.
buy jackets and
Hmm.
clothes and give to the what is the name of the place uh where homeless live the
Like a homeless shelter or
yeah
something.
to
Hmm.
shelter, that's the
Hmm.
word, because goodwill doesn't lower the price.
No, they really don't.
they
Yeah,
there
yeah. It's
was
it's now like a serious business. If it
there
ever.
was a store that
Hmm.
there is a story that the cop find a homeless person that need a pair of shoes,
Yeah.
and he went inside and he said, can
Mm,
you guys donate
mm,
a pair of shoes, and they said no.
yeah.
So the cop went out, bought the
Mhm.
new
Oh,
pair of
yeah.
shoes in another store and gave it to him, and he did it.
Mhm.
They lost the business from that cop, like
Yeah.
you donate. And the thing is with goodwill, all
Yep.
textile, yarn, clothes,
Yep.
if it doesn't get sold, they send to another country
Mhm.
and they sell in bulk for
Yes.
the less fortunate countries
Right.
and for people to buy, or they sell to the people that shred the whole thing and
Yep.
make well, I don't know what they make with it. They
Yeah,
make
I don't.
some fuzzy
Mm.
thing, almost like to that thing that you put between the walls.
Yeah. Yeah, almost like a
Something
yeah.
like that.
Because I heard that there's a market for even like shredded stuff. Like
Yeah.
even the shredded stuff is good. Yeah. Oh, see, this is interesting. Oh man, so look at Renee's sad story. I made stuff for my two stepdaughters' children. They just left them here when they went home. So I got the message. Oh, that's tragic.
Well, but
Hmm.
at least you got the message and you have the items you could re-gift to
I
somebody
know,
else.
but
But it breaks
that's
your heart.
brutal. Yeah, I feel bad. Like I would never throw out a gift. I just wouldn't do it. I mean, I feel some kind of way. And then let's see, Suzanne said, anyone giving a gift of any kind must not anticipate what the recipient will do with the gift. Yeah, I just think that if they, I would rather them say, hey, if you don't want it, because it's a lot of time.
It
Put a
is.
lot of time in there. Yeah,
But you know when somebody likes your gift because they are so literally happy. Is
yeah, that's true.
you cannot fake that reaction.
That's
You
true.
can go like, "Oh, thank you, I love it," and there's
Yeah,
that person go, "Oh my gosh, I love it."
yeah.
There is a difference when somebody says, "I like it." Oh, I like it. I really like it.
Hmm.
Thank you. And when
Thank
the
you.
somebody just already put it on their head, if it's a
And
hair
it's gone.
down
Right. Yeah, you
around,
know they like it. Yeah,
like,
you know when they
yeah.
like it.
Or there is the case of Renee. They leave it they leave behind. I was like, okay, never
Yikes.
again.
Yes. Well, anyway,
For instance, I would love that llama you made if you ever want to send one to me.
it's already gone, I think.
But if you want to make another one, I
Oh, okay.
really accept.
Um, all
Mhm.
right. We'll see.
Oh,
She's gonna be like, no. I
that
know, but
takes forever. That takes.
it takes forever. But that does make me sad, Diamond Ring Girl too. Yeah, that they would just like dip and not take them. Well, these are the things that we deal with as creators, right? Oh, now see, here we go. So Diamond Ring Girl said, I had people ask me to make them knit hats and then never see them wear it. Yeah, I don't know. It's strange. Yeah, it's very
That's why I
strange.
don't make them. I sell it to them.
You sell it to them. Okay, that sounds good.
There is a saying in Portuguese that is like, basically, it's like you don't appreciate things that you don't know the value of.
Oh,
But in
mhm.
translating, when like, if I give you this, and you're gonna go, okay, think. But if you pay for these, you're gonna go, no, I gotta take. I pay. I worked. Let's say if this is $15, what is
Right.
minimum wage now? I don't even know, depending where you
It's
are.
less than $15 where I
Yeah.
am.
So I had to work the whole hour for these
Yeah,
whole
that's an
sets.
hour.
So I had
Yeah,
to work an hour
couple
and I
hours.
have to get these. So they know the value of it
That's
because
a good point.
so yeah, if you want a hat, or at least they gotta buy the yarn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think
Yarn
that's
is
cool.
not cheap anymore. Remember
No,
when
it's not
you
cheap.
go to Walmart and buy Red Heart for $1.50? Yeah,
It's over. Yeah, that's over.
I tell people, can you? Yeah, would you buy the yarn? Sure. And then the person called me and go like, oh my gosh, I didn't know yarn was that expensive. I
Hmm.
said, now you
Hmm.
know. Do you still want the whatever? I'm very picky. I make a lot of hats. I have a container of hats, and when I go to have my chemo, I just go take leave it over there for whoever needs. Now
Okay.
I have a beef with that. Somebody's having, I don't have the same chemo as people with cancer. It's a different
Hmm.
issue. But
Hmm.
let's say if I were having chemo, I lost all my hair.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like caca.
Yeah.
And these people make hats that I wouldn't wear it. It's like
Oh.
the worst colors, the worst. It's just
Um.
because you're giving something. You
Yeah.
have you. That's me. Would I use this? Would I like the feel of the yarn?
Oh.
If you put it in your face and it's harsh,
Yes.
don't donate, because these people without hair that's
Yeah.
doing chemo, their skin is very sensitive.
Yeah.
And making a sober color, don't make it a bright orange. Is not a, it's not Halloween. They're not gonna look like a pumpkin. Make something nice. Make something that you would use yourself. Don't make
That's
with
right.
you know
Trash, like
person.
discarded stuff you would never use.
Yeah, it's just like make a granny square and make a blanket with that. But if you're gonna donate hats for oncology clinics, make
Hmm.
something soft. Don't make with anything harsh.
Yeah.
Make a sober, that person probably gonna use the hat a lot. So make
Hmm.
something neutral that will go
There you
with
go.
any clothes.
All right.
And
Well, I
that's
think we're
that's my pet peeve when I
I
get
love it. No, I think that's fair. I mean, yeah, because I mean, if you're not going to use it, then why would you give it away?
yeah, right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm just saying, right?
and Omaha, where I go, I thought was the most wonderful thing that group did. There is a group that crochet. They
Hmm.
made bouquets for
Oh,
everybody that goes have chemo.
nice.
So you have a little bouquet with about 5 flowers, and
Hmm.
they have fillers or things. And I thought,
Hmm.
wow, there was the rose, there was the daisy, there was sunflower, and
Yes.
they made it very well made, and they
Okay.
decorated all over with it. So you could take your bouquet, you can pick what you liked.
That's a great idea.
So
So
that's what
we'll
you
pass
use
that
with
along.
the bright weird color yarn. Not
Hmm.
a flower for amigurumi, for
Yes.
something, not for somebody to wear it home, even though I wear weird things in my hair. Don't use me as an example.
Right. Right. No, I mean, I think that makes sense. But
Yeah,
just make sure you donate. I just say, make sure you donate, and
yeah.
when you can.
It's like people giving all the underwear to Goodwill. It's like, come on.
Why are you giving? I know. I highly disagree with that as well. Yeah, underwear.
or
I'm like,
or
ugh.
shirts with holes. If you can't use,
Yeah,
why the person in need has the person in need probably already have a holy shirt
yeah,
because
right.
we're there to buy something a little bit
I
better.
feel you. I feel you on that one. Jane.
Broken plates. Okay.
Broken stuff. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh
I
my
don't. I
gosh.
don't. Yeah.
The other day there was a platter. I like those very big platters because I like to put my plants on top. I don't like
Hmm.
to buy the plastic thing that they sell for plant.
Yeah.
And then I looked, I was like, oh, $1.99. Okay. And then I flipped. The thing was glued. Basically, if I just tap, the thing would fall apart. I was like,
Hmm.
why would anybody give that to Goodwill? It's broken.
I hear you.
It's bad juju to buy
Yes.
broken things.
Right.
And I was like, it just made me laugh, things that people donate. It's
It
like
is
giving
sad.
a granny square blanket that is the squares are falling apart.
Yeah, that's not good. So what we'll do is, and what I'll do. Let me see. I'm going to show your granny square one more time, and then we'll dip out, Miss Jane. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll show you. We'll do this here. All right, there it is. Just so everybody, if you want to take a screenshot, because we had some new people come in, I'll show you this. And this is the
I tried to make my thing here, but it's pretty bad.
yeah. See, and it's hard to talk when you're living when you're. So anyway, there it is. And so if you want to take a screenshot, and then you have to turn it sideways, but that's the granny square. It's the solid granny square with no gaps, and it comes out really nice. And this is the graph next to it.
Yeah, because Jane doesn't like to read patterns.
There it is. So anyway, so yeah, so take a screenshot, and I'd just like to say thank you to everybody who came in today. And yeah, that's cool. But
And
I
if
love it.
you want to make the granny squares with us, yesterday we made the traditional granny square. You can make the size you want. I make
Mhm.
jumbo size.
She's jumbo.
Yeah, I don't like to sew. So, like just think as a tile. I
Yes.
go for the biggest tiles because I don't want to deal with the grouts.
Okay.
And
Oh, so Suzanne. Oh, Suzanne did ask. Now, are you going to mix granny squares? I forgot to ask this
I
question.
am. I
Different sizes, like different sizes
yesterday
and
I
everything.
used a green color, and
Mhm.
today I went and got the Hershiness kit to later on put together. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna make my granny squares at least. I don't know, probably.
Mhm. Now, are you going to do small ones too, or are you just going to do
I
massive ones?
might.
Are you going to mix
No,
sizes?
probably I'm gonna make them. Remember my circle one? That's a good
Mhm.
size, and about, well,
Yeah,
like you guys can
whatever
imagine.
that is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, like this part of the
Mhm.
Lego pad.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make about this big. I
Okay.
swear about this long. I do
Mhm.
not know what it is.
I think it's 8.
And even the circle to square, make the circle. Now I was thinking the circle to square, you can make the circle bigger. But
Mhm.
don't count on me to calculate because
Like
math.
what that is. Yeah.
Uh, because
That's
you
not
got to calculate the corners.
Yes.
Because you make the circle, then you got to make a circle to square, and
Mhm.
that I already have calculated. I don't want to. Math used to be my thing before the stroke. After the stroke, I can
Yeah.
only count to four.
All right. Yeah. So there you have it. All right. Well, thank you, Miss Bila, the dog.
Bila the dog.
Bila the dog.
I should have said Bila is my
Or
dog.
just Bila is the dog.
Bila is the dog. She's a collie. She's like snoring. I'm not sure if you can hear something. She sounds like a cow.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you guys can hear because
I
she's
could
laying
not hear that, but that's
down.
pretty funny.
Yeah, in case you hear some weird noise, this is my dog sleeping by me. She's a
That's cool.
service dog. She's very happy, very furry.
Okay.
Um, and if you want to see her, you gotta
Yes.
go at Bila the dog. And I just make little shorts. I don't make nothing big. But
Mm.
my intention is to make a video how to make yarn with your dog undercoat.
Oh,
Means that you need to have a dog that have undercoat. Not all dogs have it.
oh, right.
But this is a story for another day.
But we'll yeah, we'll talk about that some more. All right. Well, listen, thank you all so much for coming in. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Yeah, we really have been like thinking. Now you got me thinking. How dare you? I'm thinking. I have to use the brain. What? Counting?
What is it? The scarecrow says, "If I had a vein,
If I
I'd
only
see
had a brain. Yes.
and think some more." What are
So,
you
but
thinking
anyway,
about?
I don't know. Well, no, I'm just like these granny squares. Like you got me thinking. I'm like, what else can I make? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can make. Okay, you can make a hat. You can
Yes.
make purses. You can
Okay.
make a blanket. You can make. You can make anything.
That's true. You really can.
If you don't want to make multiples, you can increase this until
Oh,
come with
until
that.
okay. Yeah, maybe that's might
If you
try
want to
that.
make one continuous granny square for your bed,
Mm-hmm.
I would make with those yarn that change color. What is it like? Go from green to light green to
Oh,
white.
the ombre. The ombre.
The ombres or the
That's
multiple
nice.
colors, because then as you change
Okay.
each row would make chunks. It would give dimension.
Okay. See you, Diamond Ring Girl. Thanks for coming in. And Renee, yeah, you have to the chainsaw. Well, you'll be doing that soon. Probably in about 6 months you'll be doing the chainsaw
What
again.
is the chainsaw? Now I want to know. I'm lost.
She cuts trees.
Oh my gosh!
So she
I
got it
love seeing there like ah.
and she's got it like a pretty pink chainsaw, which I think is pretty funny. Yeah.
How feminine.
Very, very, very girly. I love it. But
My
anyway,
husband doesn't trust me with the chainsaw in my hand.
I understand that.
I set yarn on fire. I don't deserve a
You
chainsaw.
know, no chainsaw for you. All right. Well, listen, people, thanks for hanging out. We're just chit chatting. But
Yeah.
anyway, but I hope you learned something today. And like I said, take a screenshot and try out that granny. It's pretty cool.
And then in the end of this madness, we can see what we're gonna put
See what
together.
we come up with. I have no idea. But
We're just learning new granny squares every day because
yeah.
this year and next year is the year of granny squares back.
Mm.
Everybody's using, and I thought wouldn't it be a shame if everybody just used the traditional granny square when there is thousands of granny squares out there.
Yeah. I got you. All
Nothing
right. I hear you.
against you. Nothing against you. I'm just saying. We're not.
No,
There's
it's
so
fine.
many
It's
granny squares.
fine. Yes.
There is one that I have the pattern.
Okay.
Just it's all graph, but it has a gummy bear.
Okay. That
Um,
might be interesting.
That would be awesome.
All right. Well, listen, have a great rest of your day. We're hanging, we're doing our thing. But yeah, have fun and we'll see you probably later on in the YouTube streets. So
Okay,
peace.
okay, bye people.
Bye. Dance.